Good morning, everybody. Wow, Kriss Bliss and I had a good 2 shows last night. He had his premiere, which I was there at watching, talking with him and everybody in the premiere. And then, of course, we came over here and we did an after show last night. That was pretty interesting. Kriss Bliss joined me for an interview, which I think kind of filled out the nice dovetail for the premiere, which I thought was pretty good too. Thanks, Grizz. Grizz put the premiere together. Kriss Bliss and put it on his channel. So for the closed caption system, Grizz is spelled Grizz, and Kriss is spelled Kriss. It's not Christmas. Because that's exactly what Croc said, is that it keeps showing up as Christmas instead of Kriss Bliss. So he also gained like 3 subs. Well, that's a good thing too. Yes. Tomorrow is going to be snow in my area. 80% chance of precipitation with a high of -2. Not exactly warm, but it is kind of overdue. Okay? Don't forget today is Saturday, it's the 13th. Tomorrow is Sunday, it's the 14th. And we all know what goes on tonight, right?
Oh, yeah!
The Discord panel. And so that should be tonight at 7 o'clock on Discord and YouTube and Kick and Twitch and Rumble. So you can catch it there tonight. So good morning, Nance. How you doing? Good morning to you. Good morning. Yeah. So he's finishing the floor in the bedroom right now. And you know what? I noticed something when the bed, as you know, is against the wall right now because he came in late. He came out back from Stockbridge. And unfortunately, I guess there was something going on in Stockbridge. As I explained to the people on the Discord, that probably one of the 3 sisters is having a corroded heating elements. So, and I don't know, maybe that's the case. But the thing was, he had to go up there to fix the problem. And they probably stopped and had a little bit of dinner. And then he came back and he said to me, I'm sorry, I didn't get a chance to finish the job today. He said, I will finish it tomorrow. He is in the bedroom right now. He's finishing the job. But here's what I was thinking. Was maybe I can change the layout of my bedroom a little bit. We can't really move the big desk. The desk is kind of in the position it's in because it's what we use to play the truck. But I'm going to have to go through and check all my wires because, unfortunately, things are kind of askew, and we're going to have to sort through all that stuff. Good morning, Brain Dad. How you doing today? Good morning to you. Plus, I got a pile of clothes that originally Ed just threw in a corner, which we have to sort out. And haven't been touched in 4 years. I wonder what kind of unique stuff is still sitting in that pile that hasn't been unearthed in over 4 years. Well, we'll find out today after you vacuum up the pantry and get all the cat litter off the floor. Which vacuum are you going to use for that? Probably the old one, because the old one is, right, you don't want the new one, clogged up with cat litter, right? No. I figured that. Yeah, I'll probably just yell vacuum to clean up the cat litter. And then, so that's what I'm probably be doing today. So, sorry, the after show was originally supposed to be a Noodles channel. Originally, Noodles wanted to have me on his show and watching his show. You see, he kind of got it mixed up. Here's why. He first of all, I told him, I said, all right, I'll be on your show at 7 o'clock. He said, okay. They said, we'll watch the Kriss Bliss premiere here. I said, okay. Well, Noodles never sent me. Actually, he did, but I never got the message. I never got the memo for some reason. I gotta check to see if maybe somehow I accidentally silenced his ding dongs or whatever. I'm gonna go back and check that later on and see if that's what I did. But I think it was better I was in Kriss Bliss directly anyway, because Kriss Bliss, got a chance to hear me, comment on how I felt it came out. And he got to comment to me. And so I think that worked out better. But Kriss didn't have a huge engagement of audience. I mean, he had like 11 to 12 people, kind of like my show. He's more like in the same rank as my channel. His channel just doesn't have a huge subscriber base, something like 369 people. But his cooking shows were popular. Yes, he did good with his cooking shows. And that's true. He did. He did good cooking shows. But that's... He said one stream, he said he had like 150 people. Or 70 people on one of his streams. I haven't had 70 people on my streams in a long time. Good morning, Parasol. How you doing today? Now, if you're wondering why there's no side chat from the morning show, somebody played a copyrighted song and it wasn't me. So, unfortunately, I had to remove the copyrighted song. So, that means the chat goes bye-bye. I don't know why YouTube can't basically just copy the chat back over and relink it to the new show, because they really should be able to do that. It would be very simple for them to do. All they have to do, since the show's length has not changed, is just link it, and then the chat would be kept preserved. Unless they do that specifically to punish creators who violate the terms of service or the copyright guidelines. I don't know. But it really sucks, and I think it would be nice if we had an LC in the chat. Sometimes, though, in certain circumstances, the chat actually is more of a distraction than a help. Good morning, Kriss Bliss. How you doing today? Let's get the panel open now, and so we can chat with people. BGE, if you want to talk to me. BGE, if you want to talk to me. And all hailing frequencies are open. And season's greetings to you too, Kriss Bliss. I got 4 new subs last night. How many subs did you get after the replay? I mean, you probably got maybe 4. Maybe. I don't know how many you got. I know I got 4 new ones. I think I got 5. I got 5. Yeah, but are they going to stay? I don't know. That's a good question. I do know that the videos are doing better in viewership, which is good news. BGE if you want to talk to me. That's easy. Remember. Also, for tonight's panels on Discord, let's not forget There you go. So come join the Discord. Check out the web store. Buy some coffee cups. Unfortunately, the metal cups are sold out. I'm sorry if you're looking for the metal tall mugs. They're sold out right now. I can probably get them made from an external another supplier, or maybe I can go ahead and set my own store page. Buy a couple dozen coffee mugs. Hell, you are. You can't afford it. That's not feasible. So you to buy a dozen coffee mugs, because you're gonna be stuck with stuff sitting in your warehouse and have no place to put it. Imagine you bought, say, a case of 50 cassette tapes. Oh yes, I'm glad you brought that up. You know what, guys? We might be making into some more music soon. Now Kanaki's not the cheapest game in town. I mean, for one of a kinds, they're okay. I mean, if you're going to be making like a lot of Christmas records or Silver Moon records, you're going to want to work with another record company that makes records in much larger numbers. I think Olympic Music does, and because I have the information from that record company, and they also make cassettes and they make CDs. And they'll make liner notes and stuff like that too. So Silver Moon record, the one that we made at Kanaki, unfortunately is out of print. If you want it, I could always restart a new run, but is it really worth it? That's the question. It was a compilation record, kind of like a Sessions Presents. Yeah. There was and definitely is a non-fungible transaction. There's not too many of those Silver Moon records available. I think there's like maybe about 5 or 10 of them out there in the entire world. Do you realize that if someday somebody might decide to say, damn, I'm going to put this on eBay and see how much it fetches? Even though it's songs that already are published, those songs, I bet it would probably sell for a pretty good price because of the rarity. I would love if Kanaki actually put a serial number on the record so you know exactly how many they were made. Because it probably was maybe, as I said, about 10 cuttings. And I say cuttings because they were lathe cut. Every single one of them was lathe cut on the fly. You know, which is really interesting to think about that. The next records we're going to cut are the next cassette or CD, and I do think about cassettes and CDs maybe more likely, more accessible financially. It's going to be Silver Moon music, the music I've created, not necessarily Silver Moon radio, but music is Silver Moon, which would include some of the songs such as Summer Noel, include the cups, the 3 cups, the Life in Silver Moon, the updated ones. After the light fades, a few other songs that would be definitely unique to that record. How you doing? How you doing, Mojo? Good morning to you. I got a message from Ed today, last night, and I sent him a message on my studio phone line in Google Google Voice, as a message, because I know calling him is in vain. I said to him, do you know the reason I don't call you? One of the reasons I don't call you? Because every time I call you, all I get is your goddamn voicemail. I don't know when to reach you. When you call me at weird hours, or I'm asleep, or I'm doing something else, but I can't reach you at all. So that's one reason. I did not go into the fact that the reason I don't talk to him is because I feel betrayed. Although I do feel betrayed. I feel very betrayed. And he tried to keep basically apologizing for those years when he was here. But the truth is, I still feel betrayed. I still feel very, very much hurt because of the way I was treated in the end. Good morning, Hammer Nails. How you doing? Good morning. Yeah. I mean, I know that doesn't sound exciting. It's kind of quiet in that bedroom. Do you think you went out to do something else again? Oh, God, hope not. Right now, he's just about up to my bed. Now, then he's going to move the bed over, the dresser, the bookshelf, and everything. And then I realized, you know what? This might be a good excuse to finally rearrange my bedroom.
Oh, yeah!
I figured about that. Like, why the hell not? I mean, it kind of already been rearranged anyway, with everything basically being thrown everywhere. Maybe I could put the bedroom back the way I had it back when I first moved in. Of course, then I had a single bed. Now I have a double. I have a full-size queen bed. I have a queen. Or full. Is it a full or twin? It's definitely not a twin. It's full-size. Full or queen. Okay, it's one of the two. But the only thing is I want to be able to get in it from both sides. And here's why. Let's say I find a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and she wants to do some snoo-snoo. I have to be able to get on the side of the bed to do anything. I can't do anything if the bed is against the wall, but that's about the only thing. See, originally when it was just a twin, it was just me. So it was no big deal. I just go ahead, tumble in the bed. Cat would tumble in the bed next to me, and because he jumps up on the foot of my bed. And that's not a problem. But, good morning. How you doing today, Kill Doge? Welcome to the show. So, the point is just that you see a whole different way of laying out the apartment or bedroom. The way the bedroom was set for all those years, almost like 15 years, it's kind of okay for a bedroom layout. But, really, I would like something a little different. I keep thinking about the Frosted Mini Wheats commercial. I want taste. I need taste. You want taste? You need taste. Okay, fine. We'll give you taste. The only thing is that you still got a room that's 10 by 12. So you're still basically got to figure out the best way to make use of the space you have. Kill Dog says, Goat says, good, because I'm exhausted because I streamed a lot this week. Really? What did you stream? What kind of content? By the way, that's another thing that's interesting is that for Michelle's shows, the majority of people, more of them are starting to come into the computers, but there are also still people now, more and more television viewers, especially on the videos. They're coming in to watch the videos on their TVs. With the computer is clearly in the lead. Cell phones are still the main one, but the computers are starting to come in the lead. Yeah. So I think that's a good sign that people are beginning to find Michelle's channel, but for some reason they're not staying, which really sucks because Michelle really has been working on this channel for since 2011 in March when she did her first show, which unfortunately we don't have anymore. And I think it would be nice if Michelle could see more viewers, more subscribers, and people checking out more of her content because there's so much of them. And also, when you click the bell for notifications, you would have been notified that Michelle was going live last night. And you could come And if you just going by the fact is that number one, she does have a fixed show time at 10 a.m. Monday through Saturday, and then I have my show on Sundays at 3 p.m. and then Michelle does Silver Moon on Kick at 7 p.m. on Sunday night. You're kind of missing out on a lot of things that sometimes are uploaded during other times of the week. And not only that, but we're going to be adding another program, another network to the Kick streams. We're going to be covering for Silver Moon Radio. We're going to be doing it also on Twitch as well. So Twitch, again, will cover both Silver Moon Radio and, of course, the morning shows as they have been every day for quite some time. Social issues, political, I have no problem with. Preconceived drama bullshit? Absolutely. No. I don't want that. But you know what? Real world drama, IRL drama, the bullshit that really happens in real world, like where some poor child is abandoned because they don't have good eyesight or they're not being treated well because they're disabilities. I cover that. I cover the real world stuff. When I do cover drama, but I don't cover the preconceived drama that's the trap bait of YouTube. And I don't like to cover short slops either. And I've mentioned that before. My channel does not do a lot of shorts. And here's why. I don't want to do short slop. If you see me do a short, it's because it's meant to be fast and so you can see what I've got to say. And I'm not going to go ahead and preconceivedly regurgitate garbage just to get clicks. I mean, if I'm going to go through and do a short, for example, it's because I got something important to say and I need to say it right now and then. Here. Otherwise, if I do a video, I prefer doing them in landscape because most of the time, landscape means I can include more of the scenery instead of watching on your TV or computer and only seeing a third of the damn screen being used, which absolutely sucks. If you ever think about it, then why don't you go ahead and just do 3 streams, 3 shorts simultaneously on the same screen? I wonder how you would do that. Hold my beer, I'll figure it out. How would he select between which one you're talking on? YouTube, do you have an answer? I mean, I really would love to do it. So if I could have 3 streams on 1/16:9 aspect ratio screen, that would be fantastic. No, you're not an admin, nope. Keep the stuff on here. Yeah, please don't bring any drama out here. We don't want it, okay? If you want to talk about political stuff, I'm going to give you an earful. I mean, I have a viewpoint that may not necessarily resonate with everybody, but I try to be open-minded to everybody's viewpoint. I really try. And I understand that everybody has their own views on what's going on out there in the world. So, I've been sharing you in my chat. Well, thank you very much, but please let people know in your videos what I just said. Clip it and put it in your video. I don't do preconceived drama bullshit. I don't do short slop. And I prefer doing landscape format. I will cover political. I will cover real world issues. And I will cover real world drama lightly. I don't deal with too much real world drama because it makes my heart hurt so much emotionally. And good morning to Tiff. Good morning to you. Azria. She's here. Good morning to you, Azria. Give Ezra a fair shake, guys. Don't ban her, okay? At least not yet. She didn't do anything wrong today, so don't block her. Don't time her out yet. Let her just talk to us, okay? I would love to get her come up on panel. I do have a link for you. It's the one I've already sent you many times. It's BGE. Also, I'm trying to get Bradley Sharp back here. I don't know why Bradley Sharp won't come up in panel. I told him straight up, I miss you on panel, Bradley Sharp. Please come up. You know the code. You've been using it with me for months. Don't worry about the people that you say are bullying. They're not really bullying you. Good morning to you. Well, she's not a mod yet. She just started coming back on the show. I just give her a chance to show what she can be. I mean, a lot of people have misunderstood me over the years too. I'm just asking you guys, give her a fair shake, okay? I mean, that's all I'm asking. As far as Bradley Sharp goes, I trust Bradley Sharp because I know deep down he wears his heart on his sleeve. Bradley Sharp has actually been a really decent person. He's kind. He spent many mornings with us on his panel when he was driving to work. He was there to talk to you and chat and on Discord, on Google Meets and on the Discord. And I miss him. And I will continue to miss Bradley Sharp. And I hope to God he does finally take my advice and comes back on the Google Meets panel. You know. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if that's true. He doesn't like us. He likes me. And he likes being treated right. And I don't blame him for feeling that way, that he's not being treated fair. I've seen it. Yes, I did see what was going on in my Discord. You people think I don't see it. I do. I see some of the comments that come up in general chat. I just don't talk about it. Because I don't want to start bullshit. So some of you. That's true. Some of you said the same thing. This show sucks. You did say that, Michelle, and I know it. But we don't make a big deal about it. Well, if he doesn't like it being here, then he shouldn't be sending mixed messages. I mean, I'm still gonna stand behind him. He's a good egg, really. He is. Just okay. He's a little bit. He's got some personal issues. I'm not gonna go into. It's just to say is that deep down he's a good guy. Just guys, Maria is a good person too. Just give these two a fair shake, okay? Don't. I mean, give them at least a chance to show, you know, what they got to say. Ezra is new. Been known as Kate Day's daughter. She doesn't mean harm. Yes, she had a bad row with noodles, and that's nothing to do with my channel. Okay, but hey, if we're gonna grow this channel at all, guys, we're gonna have to accept that people are gonna come in with different viewpoints. It's just a fact. It's not gonna change. Like I said earlier, everybody has an opinion. Everybody does. Nobody has views the same way about everything. For example, people have told me, I don't want the fact that it's going to snow tomorrow and there's going to be 80% chance of us having a white stuff on the ground and the fact that it's going to be minus 2 degrees Celsius. Well, that's fine. But actually, I like snow. A little bit of snow is fine. I don't mind a little bit. As long as, and here's the thing, Winston, the city of Winston, get your head out of your ass and shovel your damn driveways and sidewalks, okay? That's all I ever ask. Tenants of Winston, if your landlord doesn't shovel your damn driveways or sidewalks, please help those who are pedestrians. We don't ask for a lot. Please just try to shovel and sand. I know it sucks, and you know it sucks. Winter sucks because winter is winter. But winter's also got some nice things too. You like to do alpine skiing? You like to do cross-country skiing? Winter's your thing. You like snowboarding? You can't snowboard without snow, right? So don't sit there and complain when it snows. But at least for the pedestrians walking on your sidewalks, could you please sand and salt? I'm not asking for a lot. And if your neighbor doesn't say an insult, maybe you could help them by going this little extra, like 20 feet. It wouldn't hurt. It would help a lot of people who are pedestrians. Now we can stay off the roads. We don't have to go into the roads, into the breakdown lanes, hoping to God to safely get from point A to point B. That's all I ask. That's really all I ask. You know, Tiff says, if you know what I know, you wouldn't understand. Well, if Brad comes back, I will be gone as well as... First of all, why would you guys be so angry at one man who just... He feels isolated. Okay, he feels... From when I've talked to him about it. Okay, yeah, I know he can be flippy, but he feels isolated, like he's been ostracized, shunned. Remember we talked about the Amish and their shunning practices? So you're doing the same thing. Okay, he made a mistake. Now you're shunning him. You won't eat meals with him. You won't talk to him. You won't even listen to him on chat. You sit there, instead of being a true shunning person, you're sitting there and you start arguments with him. That's not cool. Just let it go, please. That's all I'm asking. Just let it go, and don't leave my channel because of him. Just accept that we're gonna have people of all opinions here. This is the way we are. Sometimes he does. Through one of the many links that you see in the pinned comments above. That's the pinned comment. Is also ways you can donate as well outside of YouTube. You do not have to donate on YouTube. Keep this in mind, guys. You don't have to donate just on YouTube. It's one of the ways you can donate. It's the easiest way. If you want to still get the recognition and still give me 100% of the donation, donate through Botrix. Then you'll still see the kitty cat come up, and you'll still see your donation and your text chat will still be recognized, and you'll see that. You know, nobody needs to babysit him. Nobody needs to babysit him. Just be respectful. That's all we ever asked. That's all we ever asked. Well, no one actually expects anybody to babysit anybody here. I don't think she's going permanently. I think she's going to go to work right now. I mean, look, guys, if we're going to grow this channel, and we are going to grow this channel, we have to work together as a community. Just acknowledging that some of the members of the community don't always get along with other members of the community. I love all of you guys. I love everybody. I want everybody to be happy. I want people to feel comfortable here. And sometimes it's hard because you're trying to find a balance that works for everybody, and that's not always easy. No, that's you got more snow coming. Sorry. Yes, he does still donate once in a while. And so can you. So can anyone here. You don't have to donate even if you don't want to have your donation show up with the kitty saying thank you. You know what I'm talking about, right? The kitty that says thank you, the one that says... stop. Okay, that's fine. Okay. That's all you have to do. Just donate that way. And then you can either show the kitty or not. It's up to you. Just go through Botrix. Just do it through the Botrix page. It's that simple. I know you do. That's the reason I'm saying this, guys. We all can get along. This is a community that is so rare in YouTube. There's only 5 or 6 of them, like mine. There's only 5 or 6 communities like mine in all of YouTube. Out of millions of channels. How do you like that? I am an endangered species. You don't see too many like me out there. I am one of a kind. I mean, one of 5, actually. Oh, yeah! Yes, he's still doing his work. He's still trying to keep his life, his family, his bills paid. He's still doing everyday stuff. I don't know if he's drinking anymore, but that's another concern, guys. We work so hard to get him into sobriety. We work so hard to get him and encourage him to stay sober. We worked hard to help him, but when you keep shunning the guy, you're actually forcing him to feel like, what the hell do I got to lose? I might as well go ahead and drink another 6-pack of beer. I don't care. That's what he started to feel. You guys made him feel like a man. You made him feel good. You made him feel like he was part of something beautiful. But he does have issues. But still, we gave him the love and compassion that he needed to keep doing the right thing. And if he loses that, that's what happens with a lot of alcoholics. They backslide. I don't want to see that happen. I don't want to see people start backbiting each other either. I really don't. Oh, I do know what I'm talking about, especially with shunning. I have personal experience of shunning, honey. I have been shunned by my own mother for years, and now my mother's trying to offer out the olive branch, which I'm grudgingly accepted, but the thing is, my mother still doesn't appreciate me for who I am. Thank you very much, Hesri.
I have 10 million accounts. It's hard to remove me face with tears of joy and impressed with the soundboard timing. IT seems complicated.
Well, I don't have any shadow accounts. I only have one. Me. And I have 3 channels. I got Welcome to My World. I got the NASQ channel, Snow Queen channel, which is kind of a joke. I might just transfer that video over to the main channel and just kill the Snow Queen channel. We don't need that. And I have another Snow Queen channel as a backup. That's it. So I have 2. I have 1 alt on YouTube in the main channel. And I have 3 channels in the main channel, 1 alt channel. And then Lomi has her own channel. Yep. And my own email address. And I do my own show on Sundays at 3 o'clock. And then Michelle does her Kick show on Silver Moon on Kick. And she's going to expand it to Kick and Twitch. So we're going to try to expand our coverage to get more Kicks or more Twitch support as well for Silver Moon. We want to grow the channels. And we want to continue to bring more people here. Jeff says, I'm experiencing the same with my absent father. He's trying to be a dad to me, but I still don't feel like truly accepted by him. Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it? Your mother basically, still thinks that you're her boy child, and then the doctors determine that you're not medically, and they tested you, and they find out you're really a girl child. And like I told my mother, I said, Mom, I'm still the kid you remember. I still have the same likes and dislikes. I still love to do the same things. I just dress as me. I just dress as who I really am. That's the only difference. I still have the same likes, dislikes. I still would enjoy talking to people. I still have shitty hearing. I still have shitty eyesight, but at least I'm still trying. And you know what? I talked to my father from the other side. My father is damn proud. My father passed away, about, oh my God, how many years ago? 19 years ago. Yeah. And you're still basically rock and rolling. Yep, still rocking and rolling. Actually, 20 years ago. Yeah. He died 20 years ago. I'm still talking to my dad from the other side. He's very proud of what I'm doing. He said, I didn't expect you to be doing television, but you're out there. You're doing a show every morning. You're putting out your best foot. You have a regular schedule. You have a regular audience. I didn't even think you could even do that because of your eyesight, but you're out there. You know, life goes on, yes. That's the only thing you can do. You just got to keep putting one foot in the other. Life's too damn short. I mean, if you sit there and you're going to be holding a grudge against somebody for years and you never, ever sit down and go, listen to what they got to say, then when the time comes and the Grim Reaper calls them up, guess what? They'll never be able to tell you what they really feel. And you will never got a chance for them to hear what they had to say. Or, worse, have them be able to hear what you say. So try to remain in good standing with people when you can. Even if it's a little late, it's better than not at all. Because once the Grim Reaper comes in, unless you're attuned to the spiritual realm, you're probably not going to get the message until you kick the bucket. And then it's going to be like, damn it, I should have known. No, a little late, honey. You got to start over now. You got to be in a new life, new people, new life chart, new life goals. You may not have them as part of your soul group. And so that makes it kind of hard. All I can say is just like Bill and Ted say, be excellent to one another. You've only got this life to work out this life's issues. And that's important. Because this also affects this results in residual karma in the next life, which could be a real downer. If you think about people get residual karma, they haven't resolved it because they need to work out the karma so that they can be a better person. And you can do it one day at a time, just like when you can with a diet or with a skill set, playing a violin, typing on your keyboard, music instruments, whatever. You gotta put some effort in. You gotta try. It's so easy to say, I'm done with you. But then again, deep down in your heart, you're starting saying, am I really done with you? Because you keep thinking about it. It keeps going through your head in the background. Is John Doe really the bad monster I made him up to be? Good morning. How you doing, David S.? Welcome to the show today. Brainhead. That was on my wish list. How many times did Brian PC donate things to my channel? He bought me 2 new bras. I just got 2 new bras from him. I'm wearing one right now. It's snug. But it was on my wish list. If you want people to donate to your channel, you got to keep putting out content. Good morning, Grizz. How you doing today? Yeah. Every says, I'll message you later, Michelle. Yes. I know I can't behave. You're fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Just chill. You're doing good. No one's blocked you yet. So that's a good start. David says I'm doing better. I spent most of my birthday yesterday in the hospital with a minor leg infection. Ah! That don't sound fun. Nobody likes staying in the hospital. Nobody. I hate, especially if you're spiritually attuned. You go into the waiting room. You have all these people in pain, and it beats on your skull. Like, you might not be hurting too bad, but everybody else's fears and pain is beating on your mind. Like, am I gonna make it? Oh, mommy, do I have cancer? I mean, Am I ever gonna walk again? Is what caused my blood sugar to spike? Why am I here? Why am I depressed? All those thoughts go in your head, and you're like, Michelle, turn on the filter before you go insane. This is ridiculous. It really is. The hospital is the most miserable place to be. I mean, really. Hey, Dude says, David, I hope you feel better soon. That sounds rough. I saw a lot of people when I was in the ER that were absolutely miserable. And the negative entity energies love those guys. They love them for a snack. They eat on their souls, their spirits. And it doesn't help that just the environment of a place of misery, sitting like a big giant stock pot of stew for the negative entities to chew on. That's so uncomfortable. I wish I could go in the hospital. I wish I could go ahead and basically flood the whole hospital with positive vibes. But it's hard to do when everybody else is, and you're outnumbered like 100 to 1, in a large hospital, 1,000 to 1. And you want to send positive energy. And it's like, well, it's like being a candle in a room full of spotlights. And oh, yeah. Hey, Dad, we have to go to the men's room for me to play show and tell on what's up. David said I checked in about 2 p.m. and then get out until 9 p.m. Yeah, it's not the part that sucks. Especially you go to a major city hospital and you're in the waiting room like you're in triage. That makes sense, right? People who have more severe injuries get before you. The doctors are tired. The nurses are tired. You're tired. You're impatient. You're hurting. You're thinking of bad thoughts in your head about, oh my God, am I going to lose my leg? Is this going to get better? How long before I get to see the doctor? Oh, I've been there. I know it when it happened with my kneecap. It is so debilitating and it is emotionally shocking. She would read that one. This is laughing, smile, laughing, smile, laughing, smile, laughing, smile. Yeah. Can you still send that? We're really busy with a lot of people having strokes and seizures and a few cases of flu. Then you understand what I'm feeling. When I was feeling it from the patients and the doctors in the hospital when my kneecap, it was crushing. The negative vibes were crushing me. But I did my best to turn up my defensive shields to maximum and try to put a positive spin on it. But I still had my own fears, and I tried to keep a calm exterior. Even though deep down in my heart I was like, what? Now what? How is my life going to change? Killdude says, Nats, I appreciate that. I'm happy I found Michelle because I didn't know many other people with ocular albinism and autism. I don't find people like that often. There's only about 5 or 6 channels on YouTube like mine. My channel is among many what you would call an endangered species. Oh, yeah! Let's try to get more honest, real God channels like mine out there. Okay, children's section. They have a separate ER for kids? Wow. Well, I guess that might have been maybe it felt a little bit better. I was stuck in the main ER of Charlotte Hungerford. That was no fun. I was stuck on a gurney for like 12 hours, just looking up at the damn ceiling, hoping to God I could at least get a message on my cell phone, which I did manage to barely get 2G signal out there. And I would just give little, my battery was only so good on my iPhone 8S. So I was sitting there just giving little short blurbs like, I'm okay. I'm still waiting to go into the MRI. I don't know when they're going to be because the MRI is full of patients getting MRI scans. And it was time consuming. When you're only one of 5 channels on YouTube with my content, out of millions of YouTube channels, what else would you consider me? Well, again, that's an example I'm talking about. I mean, you only have 5 channels on YouTube like mine that Grok could even find. Many of them are spiritual channels. And I know that in some ways, while it may seem dehumanizing for an adult to be sitting in a room where there's kids there with their, the playroom and stuff like that, and little toys around you, and sometimes you just want to grab that little teddy bear and just hug it. Let me give you a piece of advice for adults. If you feel scared and uncomfortable and you see a little plush teddy bear, go ahead, hug it. I won't judge you. That's probably what adults need, a little bit of comfort too. It's true. Not a museum, but more of like, I definitely hope one day my shows will be preserved on the Internet Archive. One day YouTube is going to close its doors. It's just the nature of the internet. Like YouTube is around after all these years. There's not many like this channel. No, I haven't. But I've certainly watched plenty of tarot readings on my sign. It says, Virgo, 2026 is going to be your year. Not only because of economics, but your message is going to get out there. People are going to finally get to recognize who you are. Just keep doing what you're doing. You got this. You got this.
Oh, yeah!
Speaking of tarot, we could do some tarot. Why not? We have time. No one's up on the panel yet. And I'm in a tarot state of mind. So why... Oh, yeah, by the way. This is the new bra that Brian PC gave me. I don't know if you can see it. Makes your boobs perk up. It does. It does. Okay, so... Alright, let's get some tarot in. Let's try to get some basic tarot. No, just for those of you who are new here. I don't do tarot as much as I used to. But... maybe later on today, we'll play the song that is based on the card that represents the three of us. I think it's right here. I already saw the cards. There it is. This card, the Three of Cups. Who do you think the three women are? It's me, Lomi, and Carmen Miranda. We're the three women, okay? Now, so 3 cups in the air, 3 cups of celebration. So, Mother God, Father God, Angel, Spirit Guides. Can you tell me, for the majority of my people, what the remainder of 2025, which is until December 31st, is going to be like? How is December 31st? Or is it December 30th? End of the month of December will do. How will this year, remainder of the year, fare out in general for my audience? 3-card spread, no reversals. Keep it simple, please. I say no wild cards. Please, no wild cards. The wild cards can be fun, but because I have 2 wild cards in the deck. The 2 wild cards can kind of lead me to a lot of confusion in some cases. Okay, so 3-card spread. All right, I'm going to start with 3-card spread because it's a general reading for a large group. So we got the 9 of Wands. Somebody's building up your defenses. Page of Wands again. Higher energy. Page of Cups. Okay. Now let me just double check on this. The 9 of Wands. Okay. You know, I always wonder one thing too. What happens if you ever leave a card in the back pack without meaning to? Well, I didn't today, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah. So we'll go with the 9 of Wands first. The 9 of Wands is perseverance, defense, recovery, resources. You guys are going to persevere. You're going to have some recovery. And you got the Page of Wands, which is also fire energy. And it says, a young figure in its act of proclamation, proclaiming, envoy and messengers, enthusiasm news. In other words, so far in December, it looks like it's going to be great. And then you have the last one, which is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is a dreamer. The page represents the symbols of the love and feelings. Some of you guys are going to be feeling feelings of love. It could be spiritual love. It could be physical love. It could be emotional love. But for the majority, the point is, for now until the end of the month of December, there's going to be positive energy flow. And that's what makes the whole thing work for everybody. It's not going to be like 2025 was, or 2024. There's a feeling of hope. But it's going to be very strong feelings. And let's see. Read my future, says Rocky. I can do that. I'll try. I don't really have any background on you, really. So, alright, Mother God, Father God, Angel, Spirit Guides. What can we say about Rocky on my YouTube channel? Rocky Hoarder. What can you tell me about Rocky for the next month? Or for this month. Let's make it easy. Let's just do it 1 month, Rocky. I don't want to get stuck with doing months and months and months and months. It's hard. So for this month. So what is the story for Rocky this month with him in his future? Now, since it's a future reading, I'm going to make it a 5-card spread. No reversals. No wild cards, Rocky. I'm going to try to keep it simple enough that it's not going to get too complicated and wrap us up in a pile of crazy stuff, okay? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? So, as I said, if the card's upside down, it gets turned right side up. Okay, we have a celebration card. We have thinking about things in the past, childhood memories, happy times, end of burdens. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. Okay, that's Rhea. 3 of Cups, 3 women, hearts. So we can plan a fun only stream. I'll be good for once. Absolutely. You're welcome to be here. I never said you can't be. I want you to feel comfortable here. Let's get everyone to feel comfortable here. So Rocky, back to you. So you have some responsibilities that are coming to an end. Challenges, responsibilities. So you got the 10 of Wands here. Okay? That's a good thing. Then you have, however, you do have the 8 of Swords. They're sharp and pointies. There's some blind to the truth, uncertainties. So something is you're blind to the truth about. But you got the Queen of Swords energy. Yeah, she's kind of cute, isn't she? She's represents a woman with experience and knowledge. So let's go through and take a look at the Queen of Wands energy, because that card I don't get a lot. The Queen of Swords, I'm sorry. So the Swords energy, as I said, you have also the 8 of Swords. So let's go to the 8 of Swords first. Inner conflict and turmoil, bound by fears, blind to the truth. So something lucky is going on internally that I don't have clear vision to. But however, you got the Queen of Swords on your side. So what does the Queen of Swords say? An elegant, refined woman who has experienced sorrow and adversity. Quick wit, perception, absence, separation. So this kind of sounds like this card is tied with this one, the 10 of Wands. And when I go back to the 10 of Wands, like I haven't done this well, so I'm a little bit out. I'm a little bit rusty. Although I do remember most of them. The 10 of Wands says, end of responsibilities, burdens, priorities. And those responsibilities and burdens may be what is behind these 3 cards. Okay? So you got the end of the burdens responsibilities is coming, whatever it is, but you're blind to the truth, or it's in the turmoil, maybe things that you were thinking about that are still holding you back. But the Queen of Wands is saying, hey, guess what? It's okay. It's going to work out. So, Mother God, Father God, angels, spirit guides, what is the final outcome for the issue in Rocky's life? The world. You're going to be freed from your emotional turmoil. You are going to be free. This is the high card. This is 21. 21. Let me go back to 21 here in the book. I really got to get another book. This one's getting really beat up. 21, the world card says fulfillment, prosperity, gratitude, contentment, wholeness. So whatever it was that was holding you back, this card is coming to an end. But you're still stuck in this inner turmoil. And the Queen knows that. And she's saying, hey, dude, take it easy. Because in the end, you're going to get ahead. You're going to be ahead. You're going to get ahead. It itself will pass. You will recover your stability. So, and yes, I think that's it. Pair of solar kisses, brain dead, the first part was the best. So Moose says, I saw a deal for real, drunk meaning. Okay. What about now? How does your Virgo reading compare with Psychic Tarot's Virgo reading? Oh, okay. This is general reading for Virgos. Okay, Mother God, Father God, we'd like you to help reaffirm Psychic Tarot's Virgo reading regarding the changes in 2026 and how it affects the immediate Virgos in this chat. How does Psychic Tarot's Virgo reading compare with those in this community? We have so many Virgos in our group that it's easy to forget that. No reversals. Keep it simple. We really want you to know that we love you, Mother God, Father God, Angel Spirit Guides. We appreciate a simple 5-card spread of how the Psychic Tarot's readings for Virgo for 2026 will affect the immediate Virgos in this community. Okay? Keep it simple. 5-card spread. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? Now, if a wild card shows up, we usually skip it. But we have the King of Wands. We have the Emperor. Woo! That sounds good so far. We got the 9 of Cups, baby! The 9 of Cups. We got the 9 of Wands. We're still rebuilding ourselves, fortifying. And the last card is the Page of Cups. So, what this means in short is, based on Psychic Tarot reading for 2026, you got the King of Wands power. The King of Wands, fire energy. Okay? I don't get too many times the King of Wands shows up. Just once in a while. I'll see him once in a while. Usually it's... Okay. So the King of Wands says, embodies growth and new beginnings. Authority, enthusiasm. Leadership. Passion. That's a good start. Okay? You got all that. Let's start out with. Then you have the Emperor card, which is a major kind of number 4. Like Psychic Tarot says, some people may feel this strongly, some may feel this subtly. It says stability, power, protection, leadership, conviction, reason. Yay! All right. You're still building up. You got the 9 of Cups energy. The 9 of Cups. I didn't see any Pentacles here, which just surprises me, but the 9 of Cups, concord, contentment, fulfilled wishes. Concord, contentment, fulfilled wishes. Wow. Now, that is great. Psychic Tarot is right. It sounds very strong. Last, but never the least, is the Page of Cups. Okay, Page of Cups, just to verify this, because I don't remember all the cards. It's been a while. I remember a few of them. The ones that keep coming up for me. Is a dreamer, the Page of Cups is a symbol of love and feelings. So there might be possibly some people may experience energy regarding the message of love and feelings, cooperation, encouragement, and passion. So some of you may be feeling love, compassion, passion. Isn't that cool? You guys got... So, Psychic Tarot is right. So, Virgos, don't worry. You got this. I mean, that's kind of cool to think about it. I want you to know that. That's a big difference. Cards are calling me out. Val does amazing art. I haven't seen her art yet. Val says I'm a poor person. Maybe I should draw her some art instead. I welcome art. You always welcome art up in the artwork section of our Discord. Anybody can put artwork up there. It's just got to be appropriate for a non-porn server. I haven't had a porn server on my server in a long time. Actually, I don't miss it any. Trust me, no one really watched it. No one went in there. I didn't even go in there. Cash at me and I will, said Brandon. Well, how could she cash app you when you didn't give her a cash app link? I'm bringing jokes aside. That would be actually be dope, says Brandon. Moose says, I think Tiger Kitty should have won. Maybe. But that's past. We still got to deal with. The fact is, we got the convocation coming up. We got Christmas coming up. We got New Year's coming up. So let's see what you guys can do for Christmas. Let's do this because I said Christmas and New Year's. Let's do the judging for the artwork for 3 days, and don't forget y'all. Right, so let's pull up the dates here. Well, we're gonna pull in the expiration date of the Christmas Yule New Year's celebration. How about let's go for December 20. How about make it January 10th? Deadline is January 10th. Okay, so for the January 10th, it's 3 periods. Actually, pretty much is all the holidays. Pretty much you got Christmas, Yule, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah. Yeah, why not? I don't know how many people here are Jewish, but if you are Jewish or not, if you want to do Kwanzaa Hanukkah artwork, please do. Okay, we'd love to have it. The deadline is January 10th to put your artwork up. It has to be your own artwork. Now, if it is AI, please let us know. It's AI. And so that we can tell. I mean, it doesn't necessarily disqualify you. I just want to know so that I want to see what your skills are, what your talents are. It's not that hard to do. It's really. It could be photographs. It can be artwork. It could be mixed media art. And that's all you have to do. So, thank you again. Thank you so much.
Hot beverage.
Thank you so much, Ursula. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So, if you want to donate and you don't want to go through Super Chat, Super Stickers, and you still want to get recognition, click on the Botrix link in the link above, and you can actually donate that way. You'll still get the kitty, but 100% of the money goes into my pocket, except maybe for 1%, which goes into processing through Botrix and PayPal. So that would be wonderful. Also tonight, because we are having open the panel, let's not forget that let's get this right here. God, I got a lot of buttons. I do. There you go. So you guys can always donate. I know, in case some of you don't see the pinned comment above. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, wow. Kel Doge, thank you so much. Wow. Well, you just clicked the wrong button. Wow. I can see how many subscribers we got. 10,848. And thank you all to 10,848 of you. So, thank you everybody. I do appreciate it. Oh, okay, Parasolo. Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate your donation and your fealty. I do appreciate that. Now, next week is the convocation on Saturday. I don't know where it's going to be. I honestly, I do not know. It could be here again on the porch. It could be here inside the house. If Noodles does come, maybe we will do it in the backyard. Remember a couple years ago, me and Dory were going to do it in the backyard, and we ended up basically having to forgo it because of issues of setup. Actually, it rained that year. It rained hard that year. It was miserable. And that's why we ended up doing it in the house. But we could still end up doing it in the house again. I don't know about New York. I don't know about New York City. There's a lot of reasons why, but I don't know. So keep watching, and I'll let you know more closer as we get to the 20th, where it's going to be at 7 o'clock on Saturday night. Now, as Noodle said, his bed is a mess. It got damaged. He has to fix the wooden slats on his bed. He said, however, in a way, my back loves it. He said, because it decompresses the injury in my spine. I said, so in a way, your bed actually was fixed. Because if your back is happy, that means that you're happy. I already have a box of wine. I'm still drinking it a little bit at a time. Yep, there's still quite a bit of it left. And I want you all to know that I really do appreciate you being here and all the people following us on Kick. Can we also promote the Twitch channel too? Oh, yeah! The universe provides, absolutely, Val. And just like the tarot card reading says for Virgo, Psychic Tarot is right. Yes, we are going to have a good year, 2026. And Rocky's going to have a good year too, because anything for the next month or two, anything that was holding him back is going to come to an end. And then he is going to be free and able to be and have enthusiasm and happiness. Oh, yeah! Don't you love that? Absolutely. Yes, 2026 will be your year. I haven't done the readings for the other signs yet for 2026, but I got a feeling that I want to focus on positive energy anyway. I don't want to focus on somebody pulling up a tarot card that says, oh, for the sign of Pisces, your year's going to suck. I really would hate to have pull up a tarot card reading like that for 2026. All of a sudden, all the Pisces like Mojo is going, no, we don't want that. We want a good year. Can't you give us a good reading? Well, cards say your year's going to suck. What am I going to say? I wish I could. I mean, some would say, well, you can't cook the cards. Cook the cards. That wouldn't be very honest either, if that was the case. Guys, honestly, I'll try my best to give you guys a good reading. So, and Hammer and Nail saw that reading. It's also in the Virgo Tarot. You guys can go check it out. It definitely confirms what Psychic Tarot said. I just pulled up for Virgo. Well, I know Mojo is suffering some eye challenges right now. So, like I said, I'm sure she would like to say is, I want to have a good year. I want my eyes fixed. I want to be able to see again. Mojo, I am 100% on your side. I have bad eyes, but I can certainly understand how much it emotionally sucks. Trust me, I do. Good morning, Dope Girl. Welcome to the show. Good morning to you. Good morning. Wow. I like my Gemini. We got a couple Geminis here. How many Aquariuses we have? Besides you and Carmen and Kriss Bliss. How many Aquariuses are actually here? I have no idea. I guess that's a question. Let's answer that. If you're an Aquarius, for Virgo or for Carmen and Kriss Bliss and Lumi, just state if you're an Aquarius. Just say yes. Let's see how many Aquariuses are here for. I mean, if there's only like 4 Aquariuses here, 3 Aquariuses here. Oh, thank you so much again, Brain Dead. Much appreciated.
True fans donate in America.
No, I don't know if that's necessarily true. We got viewers from all over the world, mainly U.S., some in Canada, and some in the UK. Those are the main audiences. As Rhea says, I still got 87C. Aquarius is in my chart. None. That's why I'm boring. Aquarius is in your sun chart. You were born in February and maybe late January. Would be interesting. I hope it's really is not being blocked again. I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't think she was blocked earlier. I'll check. But so far, it seems like you guys are doing really good today. I mean, I feel your happiness. I feel your positive energy. And no, I said I had no. Oh, I'm no Aquarius. Okay, I'm a Libra. Well, Tiff said Libra. Krista's a Libra. I'm sure we have a few Libras in here too. And I know, Ezra, you're a Leo. Like Nads is a Leo. That would be interesting if they only could do 12 positions on the poll and I could ask, which sign are you? Maybe I could put them as a community post, but I would have to set it up like this. Are you a Aquarius, Libra, Gemini? Are you a Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces? Are you a Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn? And are you a Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries? Then I would have to be able to then subdivide it into 4 more. for 3 for each one. Yes, I know. Galaxy Eyes is a Taurus. And she is here, but her S isn't. She laughed it off already. That's okay. 20 people in chat, not bad. That's not bad at all, actually. Oh, I hate this chair. Wheels. They don't always roll well. It's because the way the wheels are made. Yeah. Air sign. Yeah. I got some Sagittarius is here. David, this is a Sagittarius. David Vingman. Oh, wait. No, wait. Is he Sag? Yeah. And then, of course, Ancientness is Sagittarius. And David S.'s father is a Sagittarius. So we got a couple Sagittarius too. Over here, it seems to be mostly a lot of Earth signs. We have a Virgo. We have a couple Capricorns. We have, let's see, a couple Tauruses. No, it's my chair has been rebuilt so many times. It's just the wheels on this chair don't wheel well. I think it's because this rug keeps getting stuck on this rug. When I keep the rug, because I want to protect the floor from being destroyed for these wheels. You know, good morning, Galaxy Eyes. Yep, says David S. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys. Yep, I wouldn't be surprised if these wheels are full cat hair again. There could be. I did clean out a lot of cat hair out of the wheel mechanisms, but they sometimes just still gets cat hair in there. I heard she's... No, she's not. The vacuum was on my wish list, guys. Already was on my wish list. I actually had the vacuum on there, and I did say, I pointed out that I needed a new vacuum, because I got... The old vacuum still works, but it's got problems. It's old. The bags are hard to get. It's anyway, that's not her real name anyway. I know her real name, but I'm not gonna give it out here. Girl all bought her with the off her wish list. Yes, they did. Absolutely. You know, I got a question though. What's that? Do you think you're gonna see more snow before Sunday? Yeah, you might see some flurries. You might see some flurries before Sunday. Sunday is going to be the big snow. 80% chance at a temperature of minus 2 degrees Celsius. Hi. You know, Galaxy says, Parasol says, Galaxy, only Gallo does that. And Galaxy says, yeah. Galaxy, I said, we all know none of you people actually cleaning houses. Well, I don't know if that's necessarily true, Galaxy Eyes. I mean, that's kind of generalizing. How do you know they're not cleaning their houses? I know. I got a pile of clothes sitting in sitting on a big pile right next to my TV from when Ed was here that I have to go through and keep toss. I don't know, but sell. Oh yeah, the brand new dress that was bought for me. I can put it on, but I'd have to put on a white shirt underneath, so you don't have to see my boobs and my bra. Although it would work. It's also as big as a drape. It's big as a drape. It's a 5X. It's actually a 4, but I do appreciate the person that bought it though. Yeah, it's very roomy. Don't they shrink eventually? They do. It's peach. It's a peach dress. It's cute. I like it. Yeah. Send some snow to Oregon. You might get some. The snow systems, however, for them because of we're in what they call La Nina right now and not El Nino, you might see some snow, but it's mainly going to be very warm Washington, Oregon, and California. California, unfortunately, is going to suffer from a lack of rain. It's going to be less rain than normal, but it's going to be warmer than normal. Don't you love your California dreaming? You guys forget California's a desert state. Southern California gets pretty dry. But then you guys get the beach. You guys could, theoretically go surfing even in December. Why do I need fake boobs? I got the real deal. She's got the real thing. Trust me. All you then need is the cold, cold, cold air to come into the Pacific Northwest, and then you guys are going to be screaming about the snow. My season doesn't start yet. Season starts on the 20th. Saturday, December 20th at 7 p.m., my season starts, which is 100 hours Universal Coordinated Time on December 21st. So that's when my season starts. That's when I take over the controls. And I plan this year to do continuing what I did last year, to keep the IPCC, Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, on their toes. They keep saying, or they used to. I noticed they've been quiet lately. And they used to say, the Earth is warming up, snow is going to be no more, the world's going to change, the temperature of the ocean water is going to go up about 5 degrees Celsius. Hold my beer, baby, it ain't. Me and the 3 other stewards, or 2 other weather stewards in the Northern Hemisphere, are making sure that it doesn't happen. No, she has hair. I've seen Arizia. I see what she looks like. Krista says, hey, Brain Dad. How you doing, Krista? Good morning to you, by the way. Cal Dodge says, apparently, especially up here in Vancouver Island, I do enjoy much warmer waters. Before moving here, I lived in the northern Midwest, Minnesota, and Manitoba. Yeah, so for you, where you moved to, in some ways, must feel like heaven. Sure, it's wet, but at least you don't have to worry about freezing. Krista says, I just got done cleaning. Yeah, I gotta clean up the house. Once they're done with the job, right now they're finishing the bedroom today. I gotta put things back where it belong, and then decide if I want to change the bedroom layout a little bit or keep it the same. It's hard to say which I want to do. Still, my favorite Trolls doll had hot pink Negro hair too. What do you mean by, you mean that tight curly weave hair? Yeah, that is predominant coming with African descent people. I don't have it. I have the European Caucasian, Northern European blonde, kind of thin blondie kind of hair with a little bit of red in mine. But the natural hair color. At least I can say one thing about being of northern descent. You know what that is? I can still drink milk as an adult. Oh, I got plenty of experience with long, thick hair, honey. Trust me. I got a wig that is almost impossible to put on without basically snarling up into a giant mess. Yes, she does. I'm not sure. I used the wig separate so people can see it's the different people, so they don't get mixed up between the two. If I came on my wig, I think everybody would say, "Oh, Michelle's doing." Wait, that's Lumi's voice. Wait. Where's Lumi? No, it's the opposite. Oh, Lumi's out. Hey, wait a minute. I hear Michelle talking in the background. What's going on here? Yeah. It gets confusing. Now imagine if I ever wanted to put my hair back closer to its natural color. Yeah, and then you would have the opposite problem. I have to wear a blonde wig so people would recognize who's who. You see what it is the people in the Northern Hemisphere, in the European countries, Northern Europe, kept their milk drinking ability as adults. Unfortunately, it's something just like with ungulates, like sheep, goats, cows. They lose that. Normally, Northern Europeans kept that skill, but Southern Europeans lose the ability to drink milk as adults. But we kept their ability. It's because, given the fact is that the Northern Europeans don't get enough sun, their body needs vitamin D3. So milk, natural milk coming naturally out of a cow, or goat, or reindeer, has vitamin D3 in it. So we need that vitamin D3 and calcium, or we would be in big trouble before modern science. Okay, so whereas the Southern Europe, they got the sunlight coming in, such as Mediterranean, such as people in Brazil. I'm sorry, not Brazil. Spain, Portugal, France, Italy, Greece, and a couple of the Baltic countries. You guys get all the sun, so you guys get plenty of natural vitamin D3 production. And with the rich diets you have in the Mediterranean, you also make up with the calcium loss. Yeah. Oh, I don't see noodles here yet. Surprised. I'll go before noodles comes around, and Harris is me too. Well, he's not here yet. Yeah, I haven't seen a dinger donger yet. No, I haven't either. Do you think Jimmy is going to raise the rent or going ready to retire and sell it? I think he's more likely to retire. I don't think he's not. He's going to sell the building when it's in it. I think if that's the case, because he realizes that number one, it's going to cost him way too much money to get rid of all the tenants, and at least it would cost him anywhere from $60,000 to $90,000, because you also got a tobacco shop downstairs. So that means that that's a lot of money to pay out just to clear out a building, especially of well-paying tenants or paying the rent on time. So more than likely, if he was to sell, he's going to sell the building with the tenants in it, and say to the new landlord, "Okay, it's your job. You decide what you want to do." And the new landlord might just go, "Well, you know what? I got an income coming in. I don't have to worry about evicting anybody. These guys are good tenants. They've been here under the prior landlord for at least a year, 2 years, 3 years. And then we have the 18-year tenant who pays her rent like a clock. They never has to worry about me. I've always paid my rent on time. That's why he's doing my floor, because he realized, number one, I've been here 18 years. I help him out with his bookkeeping as best I can. I help him out with everyday stuff best I can. And he knows I'm reliable. I don't know where he is. I don't know where Noodles is right now. I'm going to send this 2026 reading from today to you. It's yours. Okay, thank you. Much appreciated. And also, if you are still on my Discord, take a look at the tarot readings for the different signs. I'm not a Leo, so I don't post in Leo. I did share an Aquarius one for Lumi. But Aquarius is not normally my sign. If you are a particular sign, or even if you're fascinated by that sign, and you want to put the tarot readings in for those specific signs into, say, for example, Capricorn tarot and life in tarot, or Aquarius life in tarot, or Pisces life in tarot, or Aries life in tarot. There's 12 areas for 12 signs. Virgo is the most busy. It's got the most, but I'm willing to see other signs get their own, get the areas bumped up a bit. So please, on my main Discord, please look at your sign if you are any of them. Be wonderful. Oh yeah, I showed them in a couple of videos. Oh, let's get back to that real quick. So the truth is, live streams versus videos. And I'm not talking about short slap videos. Short slap videos can stuff it. They don't really make any money. If you're going to do short slap video, you're not going to make any money off it on YouTube. So when I say videos, I mean videos that are in landscape. And usually are about 5, 10, 20 minutes. Those are ones that I do where you see I'll discuss things where I don't want to bring them up in the live stream because they're specific. I did show some of the work being done with the floor. I haven't shown the bedroom yet. The bedroom is a work in progress. It is a mess. Everything is scattered all over the place right now. Can you do a reading for Brain Dead? He's also a Virgo. Arizia, just send it to Brain Dead if you want. Just put one up for Brain Dead too. You know, he'd like a reading also. Some people get whatever shorts only. Yeah, but that's not me. I don't get the kind of viewership in shorts. Really. Maybe if I was wearing shorts, maybe I might get something. You mean when you're basically showing pretty much yourself in your panties? Okay, so it's dinger-donging. Hold on a minute, please. Add one. And it is... There it is. Add one. Noodles is here. Go ahead, Noodles. How you doing?
So, Michelle, what happened last night?
What happened last night was I didn't get your notification until after you sent it. And then when I finally got
What time did I send it, Michelle? Do you remember what time I sent it?
Yeah, but the thing was I didn't get a notification. I don't think I turned it off, but I didn't get your I didn't even see you as a bubble show up on my phone. And so I'm going to check that right now and see if you were blocked or something, or notifications turned off for you. Let me check, okay? Let me check that, because maybe...
Michelle, listen. We made plans, right? You didn't pull through. You didn't pull through at all, okay? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't feel comfortable making plans with you to do this fucking thing. I mean, I asked you for one fucking thing, and you didn't do it. Like this whole thing coming up in a couple weeks, I don't feel comfortable doing it. Why should I do it?
Well, I don't have you blocked, and I don't have... Oh, maybe I have muted, maybe? Says you're not muted either. I just didn't get it, though. I don't know why. I didn't see anything coming from you last night until after I started digging. And then I found it.
Val, she does this, Val. She does this. So, Michelle, why should I, just out of curiosity, give me a reason why I should keep my promises to you, Michelle. Why should let's say Stan drops you off at this place in fucking New York. Should I remember to come pick you up?
That's
Michelle.
What?
This is important, Michelle.
Right, you're saying about this place in New York. Should I remember to pick you up?
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, you should, but I don't know if we're gonna
Okay.
go there or not because, like you said,
All right. So how about
you-
this? How about we just cancel it? Because I don't feel comfortable, Michelle. I'm gonna be
well, you
honest
already
with you.
kind of said that you had to cancel anyway because you said that your bed was broken. You already said that to me yesterday.
Well, Michelle, I told you I don't know where the hell you're gonna sleep. I don't want to put you on the floor.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is make sure to let Stan know that we're not going to Sloatsburg because obviously your bed is.
Well, he's picking you up. Why don't you tell him, Michelle? Come on.
I will. I will let him know that Noodles is canceled because his bed's broken.
All right. No, Michelle. All right, whatever. Michelle, listen again. I'm trying to like prove to you that some things are important, Michelle, and you do this stuff willy-nilly, and you expect people to keep on, trying with you. Do you understand that was important last night, right?
Yeah,
It wasn't
I
the end of
know.
the world
But I don't
important,
know
but you know it was
why
important.
I didn't get the notification on you on Discord. I just checked. You're not muted. You're not muted. I don't know why I didn't get the notification.
Michelle, don't listen. I don't like. I'm not accusing you of lying, but Michelle, don't lie to me. All right, please don't lie to me. If you don't want to do something, that's fine. You don't have to do it.
No, I did
Michelle,
want to do something with you,
lie.
but I also felt that Kriss Bliss should also had me pressing too. I kind of got stuck there trying to say, well, I mean, I want to be on Noodles, but I also want to be on Kriss Bliss's because Kriss Bliss is the one that's doing the premiere, and I wanted to make sure it was there for that as well.
Yeah, that's why we were going to watch it together and comment on it.
Yeah, but
So, Michelle,
then
right,
why
the
didn't you
whole
come
point
over on
was-
the Kriss Bliss's stream as you did in the end? And
I did. I told you to go fuck off.
Yeah, we should have just stayed and talked to Kriss Bliss. He was there listening to comments from everybody.
Michelle, the way it was supposed to work, Michelle, here's the thing. We were supposed to watch it on my channel, right? We're going to rebroadcast it. We're going to talk about the comments. We're going to talk about, how great this was. And we're going to make some jokes. And then today you were going to take clips from it and play some things that were great
Right, and
about
you know what we could
it.
have also done is Noodles. I actually did have an after show. And
I know. Why should I partake in it? You totally ditched me.
I didn't ditch you.
You know what, Michelle? I never ditch you. I never ditch you.
I know you don't. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get all things.
Michelle, I drive out. I remember one year, Michelle, I was in such pain. I drove 2 hours to get to your place. I was in fucking miserable pain. I had to stop a bunch of times, Michelle, to go out there.
I know. Grizz, he was more important than Noodles for reasons that's very clear. This was Kriss Bliss's crowning moment. This is when he and I worked together on a collaborative project. I didn't want Kriss Bliss to feel like I was ignoring him because I was talking in Noodles' channel. How was I supposed to chat on his comments and his video at the same time?
Michelle, then you tell me that. You don't just ditch me.
I didn't ditch you.
Yes, you did, Michelle. Michelle, I'm having a hard time believing that you did not get that. Because you want to know why? Because I had Braindead reach out to you, and I heard you on the phone with him, Michelle.
Yeah, I got it on the phone. But when you posted about 2 hours ago, before that, I didn't even get it. Why? I don't know. I didn't even see a bubble. I didn't see anything. I don't know why Discord didn't do that. Of course, you could have left me a text message too. I did have my phone with me. You did have the phone. Yeah. Am I wrong, guys, that Kriss Bliss was important to at least show my respect to him? The fact that he came all the way out here from his part of Massachusetts to be part of the show. Just as Noodles comes over 2 hours to be part of my show.
You're absolutely not wrong. You were wrong by just ditching me and telling me that's not, that you were going to do something. You didn't do it. You knew that you were coming over to my channel.
Yeah,
knew that.
and I asked you for the stream link, which I got, but I got it late. I don't know why I got it late. It wasn't your fault. It was just something I didn't get the notification.
I sent it to you and Brian. Brian got it.
I know you did.
Michelle, don't. Man. Michelle, I'm starting not to believe you. That's what I'm trying to get at. You know. That's all. And I'm starting to get very uncomfortable doing this stuff with you because it's like, you know, I know, Michelle, I know you got problems or whatever, but like, Michelle, you fuck me over like that.
I also had a lot of other stuff going on yesterday too. The fact is that I was waiting for this guy to finish the job yesterday, but when he finally came back, he said I have to do it today because I had to go all the way to Stockbridge because of the situation in Stockbridge. So he went to Stockbridge and he came back, and then he came back late. And he said, I'll have to come back and finish the floor tomorrow. I said, that's fine. I had to find a way to set my bed so at least I could lay down and sleep that night. That was another thing that was going on too.
Okay, and
I got the bed set up, so I fell asleep by it a little bit. And then I woke up about 6:58. And then I realized I didn't hear anything from you. And then I was like, I didn't even see a bubble in the Discord.
Did you check? Did you check?
Yes, I did. And there was no bubble next to your name. It's a message, a text message. I looked. And then, of course...
When did you... Okay, I want you to take a screenshot of when you received... When that message came through.
You know, when I got the message, you realize I already looked at it after I looked at it, so right now the screenshot would be invalid. Because I finally did look at
it tells you when it came in.
Oh, yeah.
It tells you when you received it.
Hold on, man. Okay, let me get over there. Okay, just give me a second. This is ridiculous. Okay, you sent me a message yesterday at 6:22 p.m.
Yes. The show was at 7.
Right. I got that.
So you didn't even look. You didn't even look. That's my point.
I did.
No, you didn't. Michelle, if it was there at 6:22, Michelle.
I fell asleep for a little bit
it
too.
It started at 7 o'clock.
And then I did briefly look at 6:58. I didn't see anything from you. I didn't see a bubble next to your name.
It said it's sent at 6:22. You received it at 6:22, Michelle.
Well, I didn't see the bubble. It didn't show up on my screen on my phone when I looked.
Michelle, you are lying to me. And you're treating me like a fucking chump.
I'm not lying. I'm not treating you like anything. I'm just trying to explain. I didn't get the message. I didn't see it on my phone. It didn't mean that I didn't get it. I just didn't get it on my notification.
Michelle, ever since I met you, all right, I've been trying to explain to you how to interact with people. Okay.
Right.
I know you got a problem, right? How to interact with people. What you did last night was a big no-no. I just want you to know that. It's not the end of the world, Michelle. But I'm telling you, if someone's trying to get involved with you or maybe promote your channel or do anything like that, you doing something like that, Michelle, is a big no-no because if they don't know you like I do, Michelle, they're going to be like, fuck this lady. Fuck her right in her ass. That's what they're going to say.
I understand.
Michelle, it's very important. I just want you to know that, right?
All right. Okay, look, I'm sorry about the mistake. Okay, could you please accept that? I didn't.
Apologize.
I told you the truth. I didn't get the notification. I didn't get it.
Don't apologize.
Rain did reach out to me. I did manage to answer Jay's phone call. Yes, I did, but I didn't see it earlier. I didn't. That was the truth. That was not a mistake.
So now I want you to realize, right, that if you didn't want to do it, all you had to do, just so you know.
If I didn't want to do it, I would have told you. If I did, no, you know me. If I didn't want to do it, I would have told you. I wouldn't make an excuse. I
That's
would have
not
just
true.
told you straight
That's
to your
not
ears.
that's not
I
true.
don't want to
That
do
is
it.
not true. That is not true, and I've seen you do shit like this before. Right? You ignore certain things, Michelle, like they don't exist. I've seen you do it.
Grizz is asking you a question, Noodles. You want to answer it? Come on.
Well, I'm not jealous, Grizz, but what I am is I'm concerned that she's been doing this for a very long time. I'm not the only one she's done this to. So, Michelle, what I'm trying to tell you is if you don't want to do something, tell people you don't want to do it. You can change your mind, Michelle. That's fine. But when you start doing shit like that, people see you do stuff like that. They don't want to get involved. That's all. All right? That's it. I'm not looking for an apology, whatever. Michelle, I don't know. You can take a shit on me. I don't know. What am I going to do? Fucking, You're my friend, Michelle, but that's, again, I don't know how many times you can get invited to the party and keep denying it until someone just stops inviting you.
All I know is I also got a message from Ed, and I sent him a message today. So yes, I had Tiger Kitty reach out to him too, but I sent him a text message today, and I told Ed something very simple. I said, the reason every time I try to call you, and this kind of applies to you to a point too, not as much. Ed, every time you call me, it's at the weirdest hours. This is an Ed specific thing. And Ed, when I try to reach back to you, you never answer your phone. It always goes to voicemail.
You do not try reaching to Ed. You're lying again. You are lying.
No, I'm not lying. I did reach out to Ed this morning. I contacted him in a text message this morning. I did actually text him back. So he did get a message from me.
Michelle.
I don't lie. I'm a lousy liar. You know it. Noodles, I am a lousy liar. I am not good at lying. I don't do good lies. I may withhold information, but that's not lying. That's withholding information. That's different. However, that's rare even when they do that. The fact of the matter is I did reach out to Ed this morning.
Where's Tiger Kitty?
I don't know. She's not here right now.
No, she hasn't been here for over a week, Michelle. Where is she? She okay?
Yeah, she's fine. She's taking care of some personal things right now. Okay. And she has been by a few times in the side chat. I've seen her. Yeah. I mean, as far as the NCT goes, yes, I am going to let him know. No, do not drop me off at Sloatsburg because it looks
never. You're never coming back here ever again. Never, ever, ever.
Remember what Sean Connery's wife said? Never say never again. Never say never again. Noodles, you like me being part of the show. You know I am part of your show too.
You're not part of my show. I'm part of your show.
You're part of each other's shows. How about that for the answer?
How are you part of my show?
When I'm on your trips down to New York, I'm part of your show, which is fine. I have no problem with that.
Michelle, the last time we went out, right? It was all you, Michelle. You get the donos, you do your thing,
right?
You come back wealthy and healthy and all this crap. You think I do that for my show?
But you usually do your own show too. I'm surprised you didn't do much of your own show because yes, on the driving we did mostly my stream. That's true. That's absolutely true. And then you also field the phone calls when you were here in the studio as well. Michelle is the only person asked me enough that Noodles can push into being his IRL threat. Anyone else can just ignore him till he goes away. What? Let me read that slowly. Maybe my brain can chew through that. Michelle is the only person asked me enough that Noodles can push into being his IRL threat. Period. Anyone else can just ignore him until he goes away. I don't know. What do you think about that comment? And it was no,
Michelle,
I didn't say it.
Michelle, listen. You benefit from being my friend.
Yes, I do.
I don't benefit. I do
and
not.
You benefit from being my friend.
Financially, you do. All right. Financially, emotionally, physically, all these great things.
And so do you. You benefit too. Because
how do I benefit from you?
How do you benefit from me? The fact that you see me, as you just said, financially, physically, emotionally.
How do I find how Michelle? Michelle, I gotta drag all your shit around, right? Not only that, but like then I have to give up my donations to you. People donate to you. I don't receive any of that money.
People also donate to you when you're on your channel too. People donate to you too. They donate to both of us because they like both of us together.
How much money did you make last time we went out?
How much did we make last time we made out? I don't remember. Oh my goodness, it was a bit. Oh, I remember it was like $60, $70 when we were driving around in Connecticut area. $70.
Michelle, you made $300. I counted it. You made $300. You know how much I made, Michelle? You might have put gas in my car. That was it. Once.
All right. How much money did you make, Noodles?
Michelle, I didn't make anything. My point is that you benefit from doing this with me. I don't benefit from doing it with you. I get accused of fucking of all this weird shit with you.
Brandon,
and you're making money.
Brandon, I'm gonna err on the side of caution and say you're probably right about that. I miscalculated the numbers. Okay, because I didn't sit down and count the receipts. I'll have to go back and look at the information in the statistics report. But so, what are we supposed to do then? How are we supposed to make you happy? How are we supposed to?
By not lying to me, Michelle. I'm not fucking Ed. Like, you're treating me like Ed or your mother or your brother. You ignore these people like the fucking plague. I know this for a fact. Guys, you don't know this, but there are a lot of people that reach out to Michelle that she ignores in real life.
I just told you that.
One of them
I just sent Ed a text message this morning. I told him, I said very nicely, Ed, every time I try to call you, I always get your goddamn answering machine. And you call me at the weirdest hours at night. I don't get it. I'm asleep at those times. Why don't you let me know when you're free during normal civil hours, like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock at night? I would talk to you. But the truth is, the reason I don't talk to Ed much, because I'm always afraid that he's going to try to find a way to muscle his way back into my life after he abused me, treated me physically terrible the last time he was here because of his injuries. He was terrible. And I mean, I felt betrayed by him. I mean, I really did. I felt hurt. And I don't want to be hurt anymore. I really don't. That's,
for all you fucking lazy know nothing people, I'm going to explain something to you. All right? If I wasn't here, or Tiger Kitty wasn't here, or whatever, you guys would let these people steamroll over this woman. So don't fucking give me that shit. You would let this fucking woman get steamrolled over, and you all sit back and laugh. So go fuck yourselves.
Chris, would you please come up here? I think we need to get your voice of reason up here, Chris. Please, BGE. Let's get Noodles and you talking about this.
Oh, I don't want to get involved with those people. Those people are mean. They're gonna swap me. They're gonna do all this crap. Yeah. I get my teeth kicked in, right? And then I got accused of all this fucking.
No, I'm sensing there's something that is not about me that is quietly oozing out. Something is going on behind the scenes in your own personal life that you're not talking about.
Michelle,
you dropped a hint about what's going on when you said, I didn't even have money to buy fluid from my Zippo. You just dropped a clue. That's not just me. There's more than that.
Michelle, I asked you to be at a certain place at a certain time. We both agreed, right? I sent you the proper fucking links, everything like that at appropriate times, Michele. And you're saying, oh, I didn't get it. Oh, I don't know what happened. Oh, Michele, you're lying. You do this to your fucking parents.
I don't
see you do it to your mom.
I'm
I
a
see you do it to
terrible
Ed.
liar. Noodles, I'm not a liar. I just tell people the truth as best I can. I do my best to tell people the truth as best I can. And sometimes I do make mistakes. I admit that. And I've tried to miss appointments and things like that.
Yeah, I noticed you never miss a fucking hair appointment. I noticed that.
Because I plan it a month in advance, and it's always on a Thursday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And usually in the first week of the month.
All right, Michele, let's do this a month in advance. Every day at 7 o'clock, you come on my show. Next month.
Every day.
Sorry,
I can't do it every day because we have a live show tonight at 7 o'clock on my Discord. I do things at night at 7 o'clock, Noodles. I do a lot of things behind the scenes. Things I don't bring up on YouTube. You know? And that's something I don't understand, Noodles. You insist on streaming 5-6 shows a single day. I could never do that. I can't. I like my quiet time. I like when I have times a few days when I can say, I'm going to focus on my own mental health and try to relax. I could never do that. I could never stream as much as you do.
Well, Michele, maybe you need more relaxation time. And I think on December 20th, you should stay indoors, Michele, and just relax.
We don't know if there's going to be any snow on December 20th. I don't even know what the weather's going to be. It looks like it's going to be cold, but I don't know about the snow. I haven't gotten that much detail yet. But when you told me your bed was broken if Stan dropped me off in Sloatsburg on the 19th, that tells me, like you said, where are you going to sleep? Great question. That's a problem. Do I have to go ahead and book a room at the Motel 6? Just because, I mean, I could do it, sure. But, is that what I have to do? I mean,
yeah, it was listen, to everyone that doesn't know what's going on, all right? It's not that this is like the biggest deal in the world. She gets into these. When I first met her, all right, she didn't say thank you. She didn't introduce herself. Nothing like that.
Right, because I just was very quiet, stayed to myself.
All right, but do you understand what a big deal that is, Michele, that you're not
now I know what a big deal is. Okay. I know we've come a long way from those days. You know, I absolutely agree.
So, Michele, that's why I'm making a big deal about this. That's all. I'm making a big deal about this, too. This is something that I think you need to work on. And, Michele, I know you're saying that you're not doing it because of that. I've just seen you do it before, Michele.
All right, so Valerie wants to know what the stream was about. So I don't even know if she knows about everything what was going on last night. So let me just give you a quick recap. Kriss Bliss was doing his premiere that Grizz had created for him. And it started at 7 o'clock. And Noodles originally said to me, hey, why don't you come on my channel and maybe have Kriss Bliss come on later on. And then we could talk about the stream after it ended.
No.
Which sounded great, okay?
No.
But Doodles sent me a message about 6:22, which for some reason Discord didn't send it to me. I didn't get a notification from Discord. So I actually fell asleep. I actually woke up at 6:58. I went ahead and I saw.
I know that's not true because I went into your Discord, the voice chat, and they were saying that you were asking where I was because you were supposed to be on my show. So you know that's not true.
Right, that's true. That is true. I did say that.
You were supposed to be on my show.
I did ask who you were because I was waiting for the link.
You are lying again, Michele.
No, I'm not lying again, Noodles. Yeah. By the way, if you go back to the live stream I did yesterday, Val 420, you'll find a link to the premiere that Kriss Bliss did if you want to watch it. So, because he really busted his tail with me working on music. Grizz helped put it together in a form that you would enjoy. And then we spent time watching it with Chris Bliss and chatting, talking about it. You know, Noodles was there. He was mad at me. He didn't even stick around and say to the audience, "Oh, I guess Michelle missed my information. I'm still pissed at it. I really wish she had come, but at least she came to Chris Bliss and is giving him at least a thank you."
Yeah,
And
why would I say that? Because that's not what you did. You're lying about. You didn't want to come up on the show, and you're making up lies about this. You're lying.
I don't know. Read Grizz's message there, Chris. Noodles.
Michelle, I could give two shits where you want it to be. My point is that you lied to me.
No, I didn't lie
And
to you.
this is becoming a
Noodles,
very like common
Noodles,
thing with you.
please stop. Please stop. Okay?
What, telling you the truth?
I already told you the answer. There's no more to tell you. I mean, I've already said what I could tell you. There's no more to say. Now, would you like to answer Grizz's question or statement? What's going on is Chris and Michelle had a collab going on, and Noodles got jealous and tried inserting himself into the collab. That's what he said. That's what Grizz said.
Do you think that's the reason, Michelle?
I don't think it's the reason. Grizz is stating the fact that he sees it, and I'm asking you is what do you feel?
Yeah, Michelle, I'm trying to tell everyone what happened.
Yeah, I know. I did too.
Michelle,
but the point is
Grizz is retarded, Michelle.
No, Grizz has got a good point. That's what his statement was. I'm asking you, do you want to confirm or refute that statement?
Michelle, I'm not talking to a retard Grizz. I'm talking to you, right? And this is another thing that you do. You whenever like
no,
ask
you already say what you got to say. That's all there is to say. There's no more to say. So please, can we move on to something else?
Well, can I expose you as a liar?
No, I think we're done talking for right now. We'll talk later, okay?
No, I think we're done talking forever, Michelle. Go fuck yourself.
That is terrible thinking. I told the truth. Yes, I just confirmed. He did send it at 22 p.m. I didn't get the notification bubble. I looked really quickly when I woke up. I didn't even see one. All right. I mean, could it be my eyes flipped because I was just waking up from a nap at 6:58 and I may have missed it? That's possible. I don't dismiss the possibility. But the fact is, he wanted me to be on his channel and watching the video on his channel. If I'm on his channel, how would I come in a message to Chris Bliss, who put his effort and time and transportation to come here? It would have been very different. He said, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do an after show. And that's what I did on my channel. And Chris Bliss will join us. That's what he was going to do originally. But yeah. Now, yes, it was a misunderstanding. And I will let Stan CT know is that I do not need a ride. Okay. I do not need a ride to NY for the 19th. Just slitting. Okay. Alright, so Stan CT1 Ed's phone number, which which I did give to Tiger Kitty, which I could copy and give it to him. There I go. I'm going to copy this text and I'm going to send this to Stan CT because it's nothing confidential. There you go. Boom. All right, so that's sent. Frustrating. Why don't you take a chill? Noodles, take a break, okay? Look, I don't know how to answer your question. No, you're not. Nope, not anymore. It says here, but Grizz, you have to take the. I don't worry about it. I took care of that for now. You know, me and Niels will resolve this. We will. I just find it frustrating. I mean, I guess you could say that, Galaxy Eyes. I do like Chris Bliss. We're good friends. We do have a lot in common. You know, we're both creative people. And I like him and Niels. He's fun, you know, to talk to. And Noodles likes me as a person. Sees me almost as as a member of his family, which is absolutely cool. But, you know, I already just sent the message to Stan CT letting him know we don't need a ride to New York. Said he was going to. Galaxy said Hammer said he was going to drive. You know, Michelle's this weekend. I mean, like, mistakes happen. What am I supposed to do? You know, I mean, I respond to Neil's messages. It's true, I don't go on the show much. There's a lot of reasons why. It's just content of his show just doesn't resonate with me. That's the truth. I go on a show, and it's. I guess you could say the same for my show for a lot of people. It doesn't resonate with a lot of people either. It's like your show is too quiet, too peaceful, too pleasant. You got all these great, wonderful people, but they're not doing anything shocking, revolting, stupid, disgusting. But I don't think everybody necessarily always wants to be around that kind of content. I have to sit there blocking more of his accounts now. Noodles, why can't you just relax a little bit? Why do I have to keep getting involved with all this crazy bullshit? I gotta sit there and unblock people? Again? Oh, okay. Let's see. I gotta find out his freaking accounts now. He doesn't have too many of them, Michelle. Yeah, I know. Never Nails, Craig's, Dorian Gray, Streamlabs, Karen C, Pick a Rick, Abby Thomas, Seabreeze. For consciousness. Bobby Enterprises. Well. Let's see. Does this highlight this? Or there's Noodles World. Take him out of the mods there. How many other friggin' channels is he on? Plenty. Oh, God. Now, where's my next search? You don't see it? I keep changing the layout of the streams. Oh. Where is my chat? Where is the... Oh. Okay. See. I don't know who... Where is the find button? I can't find my find button screen. I can highlight the letter F, the command, but I can't see the find button on the screen. What the hell am I? Oh, there it is. I see. I put him under Bobbit. Like Marina Bobbit. I'm sorry. That's so embarrassing. Oh, God. I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to go through this list again slowly. I don't know where all these names are right now. I really don't know where they all are. I have to twist around. I feel like my body has to be like a fucking pretzel. All right. Ow. Okay. So by Bobby Bobby. I try to find Bobby. I can't find Bobby. Where is Bobby? He's running around right now in my chat. He's actually technically under Bobby. Fine. Oh, okay. Bobb. You know what this thing lacks? What? It lacks a way you can actually see. I don't even see the Bobby Enterprises name. Where is he? Rocky Hoarder, Steve Jason Dupree, Nightbot. I'm going through a quick here. Carolyn to be free. Kimberly, John Parker, Hammer Nail, Steve Craig. The Deal for Real, Dorian Gray. Alright, The Deal for Real. I don't know what the story with The Deal for Real is right now. If someone could explain that to me, because I'm really confused. I know Jennifer J hasn't been here in a long time. Grizz, PDX, Forever Consciousness. Scooter Gidgy is still here. Yeah. Brian, Slingshot Warrior Outdoor, Andrew S. Part of Bonds, Misanthropic, Topic Slap, Brain Dead. Dimitri, believe you, I haven't seen here in a long time. Janetics, CT, Grizz. Oh. No, it's not. By the way, thanks for showing me who you really were. Makes it easier to find you. You know what? I'm going to do something. Mods, I'm not trying to be mean to any of my mods. I want you to listen to me out for a second. Okay? I am absolutely bewildered. The size of our block list is incredibly big. I need to deal with all these names of valid people that have been blocked, timed out, banned, whatever. So, since we're starting a new year anyway, guys, I'm just going to make this easy. I don't know which of these guys that are blocked viewers were blocked from people that Noodles just threw under the bus or whatever. I'm going to have to go through this list manually later on and unblock people, because I don't know how many people Noodles is blocking. Okay, so should he still be a mod? I mean, this is what I'm talking about. We got mods that haven't been here in a long time. I'm really not sure which mods we should keep and which ones we should get rid of. Grace, what I'm going to do later on is I'm going to send you a list of the mods. Or of course you're a super mod. You have a super mod account. Would you be a sweetheart and use your super mod account to help me prune out, do you think, people that are no longer should be mods here? Because I really don't know everybody in all the communities. Yes, his behavior right now is pathetic. That's the problem with the Capricorn. You see, my sister was Cap. I know their scheme. I know what they do. They do this to people. He takes a simple little problem and turns it into a molehill or into a mountain. And he goes, why? Because that's the way the Capricorns are. They're great people. They work hard. But something happens, and the next thing you know it's like, all bets are off. It's the way they feel. And it's sad.
But,
You know. Oh, wait.
good.
What's that?
Yeah, finito the room. Okay.
Is it all done now?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, finito the room.
All right,
Okay.
so, okay, I'll just
Yeah,
put...
it's ready.
Excuse me?
Yeah, it's ready. Yeah, look, the apartment.
All right, so everything's ready to go back to where it needs to go.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, thank you for your assistance. Appreciate it.
Solo the close the kitchen, okay?
Oh, by the way, do you
Yeah.
ever want to finish doing the little pantry in the kitchen?
Yeah, yesterday, okay?
Oh,
Yeah, we're
no,
gonna do
you
that.
did
That's
something
still-
really,
I
really
gotta
bad,
sweep the floor
Michelle.
Anyway, it's really kind of a bit of a mess, but
Okay, yeah, rato.
because the cat litter, but what? So you might
Yeah.
want to do that this week on Monday. The little pantry. All right. So
You just unleashed a lion, Michelle. A lion on your channel, Michelle.
Noodles, please
And there's
stop.
no turning back.
Noodles,
You think that
Noodles, please stop. Yeah. Mary.
I'm going after Krista now. Krista's on the list. Krista, you're about to lose everything this Christmas. Everything.
And why would Krista lose everything? She already lost everything this year because of what happened in her personal life, Noodles.
Why don't you invite her over for Christmas? I don't understand why you don't do that.
She's living in Torrington right now. She doesn't have transportation. She doesn't have a car.
Come on.
She lost a car too. She doesn't even have
a car. But Michelle, there's Uber. I'm sure like everyone would put together money for an Uber.
Well, sure, she could take an Uber if she had the money to take an Uber, but that's her problem. I can't help her with that.
Why don't we get money for an Uber to take her back and forth, Michelle? She can come to your house for Christmas. You guys can live stream it, etc.
Look, Kristen just said, "Leave me alone." She said, "Leave me alone." She doesn't want to get involved with your little thing right now. They definitely used the money to use, Michelle says, Galaxy Eyes.
Yup. How come Galaxy Eyes never gives you any money, Michelle? You ever notice that?
Galaxy Eyes doesn't always have the option, but she does when she can.
Yeah. She's always here, but she never gives you money, which is weird. She supposedly works and all this other crap. It's weird.
She does work. You work too, but you spend time talking to my show, and you also go out there and do your show while you're commuting around work. Galaxy Eyes, Ezria, and Noodles are kind of like matter and antimatter. They don't get along too well together.
Yeah, because Azria's fucking crazy. She's like, I don't know. Like I tried like doing stuff with her, and she's like, fuck you. Like, okay, like, all right, bye. Like what the fuck, man? Michelle, listen. When I came in here, Michelle, there was 13 people watching you. You had you threw down some drama, you laid some eggs, Michelle. It was don't be afraid of this, Michelle. No one's, come on. But as far as hanging out with you, Michelle, you're gonna have to make it up big time to me. Big time. You're gonna have to prove to me, Michelle, that you are truly a friend. That you would do anything.
I am a friend,
I want you to take away Grizz's wrench right now, Michelle.
No, I'm not taking away his wrench. Because for one thing, he's done nothing wrong. To me or you. He was helping you moderate your channel too for a while. He didn't do anything wrong to you either.
Michelle, he has no teeth. Michelle. No teeth.
Oh, that's not your problem. That's between him and his dentist. Not between me and you, not between you and him. I don't have to.
All right, I want you to take away Galaxy Eyes wrench. Prove your loyalty to me.
Why am I going to take away anyone's wrench, Doodles? Here's one thing: we got a lot of mods. I agree, but you know what? Do you know why we have mods? Do you want to know the real reason we have mods? Balance of power. Because if I had one person show up that doesn't have a wrench, anybody, and all of a sudden, they are an equivalent of a firing squad. They don't even have a chance to even show up and say hi without basically being blocked, deleted, hidden. And then I have to sit there and go, wait, what are they hidden for? For example, Hecate Stores had blocked so many times, but not doing anything wrong. I actually have to sit there and keep unblocking people. I have a block list that is about the size of the United States deficit because, yes, some of them were validly blocked.
All right.
Let me finish. Let me finish, Junos. Yes, some of them had valid reasons to be blocked. Absolutely. But I'm talking about the innocent people that did nothing wrong. And it just came by to say hi. All of a sudden, they're blocked.
Michelle, the reason why, all right, and this is for the record, for everyone out there listening. And again, I would love for everyone to be part of the show and to be part of, the Michelle universe and everything like that. We cannot have I know I'm saying this as an adult, okay, to other adults. We cannot have people swatting and calling the police and stuff
Absolutely
like that.
not. We shouldn't.
That will not happen, okay? And that's the reason why.
Because here's the reason why. First of all, if you're going to do a welfare check on a person, it better be for a real reason, okay? That's a fact. But when you do it for a legitimate reason, that shows the community you care about the person enough to go wondering what the hell happened to them. Okay?
Well,
but using the police as a comedy routine is bullshit.
Yeah, right. We just don't want that happening, and that's what was happening, and that can't happen over here. I'm sorry. Go do that with someone else if they want it. It can't happen. Michelle doesn't fare well with that. So
exactly. West Coast. Go.
Michelle, can we please refer
West
to
Coast,
your stuff?
TS. I'm sorry that individuals were blocked. I don't know everybody. And I'm going to try to find a way to fix the problem. And I know one easiest way. My mods are going to go, oh shit, here we go. Here we go. We're going to clear the list. We're going to clear all the hidden people out again. A lot of them don't even come here anymore.
No one cares. That's never going to change because you have Grizz as a mod. You have Galaxy as a mod. These people are serial fucking banners and fucking all this shit. You know what? You know what's weird, Michelle? I don't ban anyone on your channel. I don't ban anyone on your channel.
No, I know you didn't ban anyone. We just timed out people.
For how long, Michelle?
10 seconds. But the point is why?
All right.
And why would you want to? And why would you? Why would you want to go? And why would you want to go rogue anyway? No. Why would you want to go rogue anyway?
Whoa, Goldilocks! All right. Just for the record, you took away my wrench for blocking someone for 10 seconds. Not even blocking someone, timing someone out.
But the question is, why? When you didn't say, "Oh, I'm going to go rogue," that's a warning. That's the flag that's going to get your mods removed because you're threatening people now. You see, when you're going to go rogue. That's
oh my God,
me.
Michelle! Oh my God! Wow, Michelle, I could have nuked your channel a long time ago. You fucking kidding me?
I know you could have nuked my channel a long time ago. You already got more viewers than me, but you're a whole different kind of channel than me.
No, Michelle, no, that's not how it works. This is the Michelle-averse, okay? This is the Michelle-averse.
It's not a Michelle anything. My channel is not Michelle-centric. My channel is focusing on the community. That's what we are. I'm just having to be the host that maintains the community. But we are a community. And that's what we'll be.
All right, well, take away Grizz's wrench. He's a troublemaker, Michelle.
I don't want to take away anyone's wrench. He didn't do anything wrong. I mean, do you understand what I'm trying to say? When I take away a wrench, it's
Michelle,
not...
you need hot wrenches over here. I'm going to be honest with you. You got to start
giving out wrenches based on appearance. Because you threatened to go rogue and try to destroy my channel. That's a different reason.
Are you high on fucking fentanyl or something, Michelle?
Say what?
Oh.
No, I'm not. And I don't take drugs anyway. I don't even really use edibles much. Once in a while I do. Like on Saturday night, I will use a little bit of edible. That's it. I don't hardly ever drink wine, but I do drink wine once in a while. I only drink one at a time. I don't do both. And I don't do anything stronger than Mary Jane. I never have. And I'm never going to do that. So I don't know why we accuse me of using fentanyl. I don't use that crap. I got more respect of my body than to use such a horrific substance. When used by medical team as anesthesia, that's completely different. Medical fentanyl is used by anesthesiologists to help block pain. It's an opioid. It's used for medical reasons too. Yeah, I don't need it. I don't have to use it. I'm not undergoing anesthesia for pain management.
All right, what do you use tobacco for?
Why do you smoke? Answer that question. Why do you smoke? Well, it's probably some more reason why I use tobacco. Why do you smoke?
Michelle, I have a
Because you
death
need
wish.
that little bit of an edge, that nicotine edge. You know, and I know that gives you a little bit of an edge. It does. Okay? I know. And why do I drink coffee? The same reason. Coffee is to help me.
Maybe you need to go into rehab, Michelle. I'm going to be honest with you. You might have to go into rehab.
Maybe you need to go into fast food rehab because that's one thing I gave up a lot on this fast food because I can't afford it anymore. I mean, I care about you, you stubborn goat. You keep forgetting that. I care about you. My sister died at 51. And she died of a heart attack. And here's the worst thing. She was EMT for the Armenia Fire Department, and she didn't even recognize her own heart attack.
Michelle, that's why I need you to move in and get that fucking life insurance policy.
What does the life insurance policy on me going to do for you?
Because you have a history of heart disease, Michelle, in your family. You're going to die.
I don't have heart disease. I do have high triglycerides. Triglycerides are high. Yes, they are. What about you? When did you go to your doctor, get your levels checked? What are your triglycerides? What is your cholesterol? What is your blood pressure? Do you know any of this? Do you have any information from what I've heard you tell me? I don't have insurance. I don't have a doctor. Well, I mean, if that's true, you could be a ticking time bomb. You don't even know. You have no baseline. How are you supposed to know what your health is? What if the doctor tells you, David, you have to stop smoking. You have to stop eating fast food. You need to take better care of your body. What would you say? You'd probably say, no, because I'm comfortable being where I am. That's what my sister said, too. For the sake of my sister and for the sake of other people, please take care of yourself, all right? I don't want to see you.
Michelle, maybe I'll start doing that if you take away Grizz's wrench.
It shouldn't matter if I take away Grizz's wrench. It's for the sake of your own self, dummy. You need to do it for yourself. You are a very much loved son of a family. You're a loved brother of a family. You have your family behind you and your support. But by saying to your own, but you're saying to your own body, you're saying to your body, I don't care about my body.
Michelle, no one cares about Grizz. That's my point. Get rid of him.
Grizz isn't even the issue here. I can't control Grizz's eating habits. I can't control Grizz's life. I'm concerned about you. Stop being a stubborn goat and think for a minute. How many people... I've lost my goddamn sister to what you're doing. The same bullshit. And she didn't even listen to me or anybody. She was stubborn. She was a Capricorn stubborn female. No one could talk common sense into her head. I don't want to see you go the same way.
But Michelle, you wouldn't care if it happened to Grizz, right? If that happened to Grizz, no one would care. That's my point, Michelle. People care more about me, right? Which means that I should have my wrench back, Michelle.
Fine. Type a message in the chat. I'll give you your wrench back. But you must promise me to please don't act arrogant. All right? I mean, I need you and you need me. That's a fact, and you know that. Both channels grow when we work together.
You know what, Galaxy? Go worry about your family, Galaxy. And stop worrying about Michelle being passionate. It's called passion, Galaxy. Why don't you try to get some, Galaxy?
Noodles, I care about you, and that's true. Now, type me a message, and I can return you back to your wrench status.
No.
I found you. Don't worry. I'll get you back. Just promise me, please don't Don't turn evil.
Standard.
Okay, see,
Michelle, I want managing mod powers right now. Right now.
Brandon, it's not a matter of him stopping eating. It's him making better food choices. I'm trying to do the same with my own health. I know it's hard, Noodles. I get it. It's not easy to avoid going and getting a fast food sandwich. I've been there. I am not that different than you. It's just, I made a conscious effort to try to change things for the better for me.
Michelle, I can't believe what you did to me last night.
I'm sorry about that, Noodles. I apologized. I didn't get the notifications. Either because when I woke up at 6:58, I basically freaked the hell out, and then I just...
This is why, Michelle, this is why everyone leaves you. You don't think this is a problem? Everyone has left you in your life because of this stuff, Michelle. I don't want this happening to you again.
I don't want to see it happen to me, and I don't want to see, and I also don't want to see you basically...
Tiger Kitty's never coming back. I already talked to her. She's not coming back, Michelle.
She's not mad at me, Noodles.
Yes, well, she doesn't want you thinking that. She's never coming back. I've already talked to her.
She's not mad, Noodles. She's not mad at me. I just talked to her this morning. She said that I will try to reach out to Ed for you because I gave her Ed's phone number. I just gave Sandy CT Ed's phone number, and I also sent the message to Ed as well. For example, if she really didn't want anything to do with me, she would have just left long ago, defriended me, and left my server. She's still part of my community, Noodles. She does
Michelle,
have things she has to do too.
She stepped away from you. She has stepped away from you. She dropped you like a dirty shoe. She knows what you did to me last night. She knows that you're unreliable.
What did I do to you last time, Noodles? I paid for the hotel for Chiller Theater. I paid for the tickets for Chiller Theater with the donations that came in from my group to make it possible for us to go. That's what we did.
So we could have slept in the car. You wanted to sleep in the hotel.
You want to sleep in the car and freeze your arse off? I don't want to sleep in the car. I would like to have a nice room, at least where I can lay and take a nice hot bath or a shower, or at least brush my teeth and look good and be dressed and prim and ready the next day instead of looking like roadkill. But that's fine, and that's your choice. That's okay. I'm sure you'll probably be sleeping in your car tonight. Because, like you said, your bed's broken, and you can manage to go down to Home Depot and pick up some new some 1x4s.
What a bitch, Michelle! I've never met a bitch in my life like you before. You and Galaxy Eyes are meant for each other. Galaxy Eyes, you're a bitch. Krista, you're a bitch. Let me go down the list of bitches in here. I hope you guys have a horrible Christmas. I hope that it's ruined.
According to our terror ratings, majority of my people on my YouTube are not going to have a horrible Christmas. Even you are not going to have a horrible Christmas. You're not. You're going to do fine, Noodles. You're part of the community. The terror rating covers the whole community. Restream, Johnny C2 Gaming says, I noticed that your channel could benefit from a larger audience to help boost your stream. With the right support, we got that. But the problem is, what you're offering is something that's not going to help me grow my channel, Johnny C2 Gaming. Do you want to know why? Because you are focusing on trying to make money out of me. I'm talking about the person on Kick there. You're not really interested in seeing my channel grow. You're interested in making money, Johnny C2 Gaming. You want me to buy into your product. You want me to spend money to join the equivalent of your MCN so you can then milk me and milk me good.
All right, Michelle, I got to go over to TikTok. They're calling me over there. I'll be back.
Fine. I'll talk to you later. You have a nice day. Good morning, Gaming Fairy. How you doing today? And then Galaxy says higher chances of perish. I don't know what that means. Speaking of that, ER is because ERs are so overwhelmed in hospitals, which is a less higher level of concern and urgent care. Medical hospitals are so overwhelmed that yes, the chances of you dying in the emergency room or emergency department are increased because they try to do triage to pick the worst and the best, get the worst into the care first, but they're still backlogged. The ER was packed yesterday, said David. That's exactly my point. She's going after the Chinese now. City is busy time of year. Yes. So anyway, now that the floor in my bedroom is done, let's figure out, should I rearrange my bedroom a little bit or should I keep it the same layout? There's advantages to both. If I keep it the same layout, I know where everything is, which makes it a lot easier. If I change the layout of the room, then in one way, that would be fresh new air. In another way, it would be just as much of a fiasco. I don't know what to do. Yeah, that sucks to have to go to the ER on your birthday. I hope you get a redo because, yeah. New Haven hospitals are always packed. Yeah, that makes sense. There's a lot of reasons why that is. Speaking of something that's picks up on the shocking vibrations, it got Rusty here, and when Rusty senses negative energy in his group, or he senses I'm getting stressed out, he comes up here. I mean, yes, he likes attention anyway, but he's always been very sensitive to when he sees when I'm freaking out. He's a Taurus cat, you know. He wants to see me happy and safe. I'm gonna show you something. When's the other camera can reach out to right now? Let me just show you something here. You see that pile of clothes over there? Yeah. By the TV? Some of that stuff is left over from that was left in the corner of my bedroom for years. I have to sort through that to see what keep, what to toss. It's just a lot of stuff there. So that's what I have to sort through today. A lot of stuff. And that's what I'm going to do today. I got to sort through that. Yeah, and then a winter storm is coming, Gaming Fair. Correct. Sunday. It might already be snowing in the area already. It's coming tomorrow for us. Thank you very much, Krista. I know I didn't work this phone for a while. for a few days. I found another dress in that pile of clothes I have to sort through. That's sitting in there as well. But I found some things that I would like to donate to Goodwill, but I don't have any way to get to the Goodwill box to drop it off for the Salvation Army box. So probably just end up just throwing some things out. The LCI says I have a shitload of things to wrap, but I can't bend right to it. I gotta do it at midnight when the elf on the shelf is doing hood activities. So much to do, little time. Yeah, that's life in general. You gotta think about it, right? Life is like that. You know, you always live with them up on the average 80 years, and so we always in this whirlwind of activities, trying to get as much done in so little time. And trying to hurry to get shit done, rushing, life's no fun. that's the human existence in general. You're just rushing through to do everything because you only have maybe about 80 years in this world, 80 to 90 years average. But we try. Yeah, thank you. So no, I gotta sort through all that junk, find out what's theirs to keep, what's to toss. Because we threw everything in that pile pretty quickly last night to go to bed. I actually got some of my regular clothes mixed in with the other stuff, so I gotta sort out pile. Yeah. No, I'm sorry, James. 32333. I don't think you can change it. I can share your stream, kick community to help you grow. 15 plus. 50. Okay, let's talk about that. If you really like the show, you'll share it out anyway, regardless. I got the feeling that you're kind of guys trying to milk everybody for money. Again, please stop. I want to grow my channel. I want to grow, not because someone's going out there and saying, you know, oh, okay, you give me something like $30 US and I'll make your channel grow. No. How about helping me grow? If you really like my content, you would just have said to your friends, hey guys, look, this channel is interesting. Check it out. Same with the people on Twitch. Twitch, the same thing with you. Same thing with Rumble. I want to see this channel grow. But I want the people to help the channel grow that really like the channel. Okay? Does that make any sense? Because you know what happens is, like somebody that bought me subscriptions one time on YouTube. Great idea. But you know what? Here's the sad truth. Yeah, you gave me bragging rights, but those people that you sold me, or bought for me, they didn't have any interest in my content. They just became passive warm seats. That's it. They didn't actually want the show. They didn't like the show. They didn't subscribe to the show because they wanted to see. They were just made up accounts just to keep the seats warm. It didn't help me much. It didn't give me any additional features. I know for a lot of new time jammers that could be a big deal, especially if you're trying to get monetized. Lomi, for example. Lomi would love so much to get the necessary subs to make 1,000 subs so that she could get the monetized channel. But that would do her no good to get 1,000 plus subs. She can't be monetized. And it hurts her. She really wants to be. But YouTube won't, because she doesn't have a social security number. She doesn't have a taxpayer identification number. She can't be monetized. She doesn't have a state ID card. She can't be monetized. And me and Lomi has told me that she wanted to grow the channel, but she can't. Yeah. I know I'm talking to a bot, but maybe whoever put the bot out there will actually understand one of the reasons why a lot of people ignore the bots. Yes, I would have to change content for different views, but what kind of content are we talking about here? You're talking about the lowest of the low, basically bullshit channels that basically do nothing but drama? Are you talking about doing short slaps? Is that what you want, short slap? No, you guys want quality. You guys want the meat and potatoes. You want the freshly made meal. You don't want the garbage. You don't want the fast food of YouTube. That fast food of YouTube is absolutely mind-numbing. It's mind-numbing. It's frustrating. You've heard it all. The same, she said this about this guy. This guy then starts saying that she's an idiot. And then you get into these row arguments with people screaming at each other. That sucks so bad. You just heard a piece of a legitimate one. That sucked. You know why it sucked? Because it doesn't solve nothing. It doesn't solve the issues affecting the people. It just basically means everybody's personal bullshit is getting out on the internet. And it desensitizes the public. The public doesn't care. For good reason. Why would they care? Here's why. They don't care. Well, actually, they do care. Because the truth is, they want to do better. Now, by the way, I would appreciate if you do put some likes in the link there. I only have 5 likes right now. I mean, guys, you guys know I put a lot of work in my channel every day. Every day. I come in every morning, 10 a.m. approximately. I come in a little about before 10. I actually start the show about 9:54, 9:55 usually. Okay? And then we get the intro running. And then after we run the intro, we start with a quick story of what's going on in my life, the stuff. That don't go make it into a big deal, usually. And then we get into introduce everybody when they come in. We talk about everyday stuff. It's kind of the beginnings of a drama channel without the drama. We don't normally do the drama, but we sometimes do political stuff. Yeah. Whatever I want, just something different. Guys, the content I do is not normally anything that you guys are interested in because it's not what you guys understand. A lot of it is too complicated to follow. Sure, I could do videos showing you how to wire a fuse board. I could show you panels on how to set things up in a punch-down block. I can do videos showing you how to clean a water filter. I can do videos showing you how to repair broken files on a hard drive. I could do those kind of videos, but my viewership would be even lower because not everybody's interested in that. But so I'll do that stuff because I do need to do it. It's part of my life. It's what I do. You know? And shorts, as long as they're not short slop. Yes, if you can do a good, valid short and a quality one that has a meaning. That's why I like the Kitty podcast one. It's not a slop in a sense. It's still AI, but it's not a slop. There's a story behind it. There's a reason for it. It's a serial, so you can follow the. I follow the short. I follow the short on that Kitty Cat podcast. I follow the series. It's a series, you know. And also, I love stories. And I listen to a lot of AI stories and a lot of people's stories. I'm trying to work on one right now. It's pretty good. Tons of work, folks. Hella prep. When you're trying at different viewers for different, not the ones you already have. Yeah, but I'm afraid if I start changing my content significantly, that we're going to lose the ones we already have. How am I supposed to make everybody happy? I can't. That's why I do the videos. The videos, you let you guys see them. I mean, the videos, we do get into other stuff, but we also keep them short because a lot of people don't want to go into the details. Balin. I don't think Balin was one of the channels that that Grok suggested. I'm going to go back and look at the list of channels Grok suggested. I don't think he was on that list. There was a couple spirituality channels that were similar to mine. That is a completely different community. And some of the stuff that I do does dovetail with theirs. So we could, as I said, there's only 5 or 6 channels like mine on YouTube. That's how much of an endangered species we are. There's not too many like us. Besides me and Lumi's channels, there were talking about 5 other people I don't even know. So right now you got 25 people in here. I got 25 ears listening. 25 pairs of ears listening. So before I wrap it up, let me try to reach out to those, even the ones that are not actually typing in chat. Ladies and gentlemen, of all races and species, I want you to know that I appreciate you being here. And I'm sorry if you don't always feel like speaking up. I have made a personal commitment to make my community a non-drama community. Because I want to bring peace to the world. But unfortunately, we know that sometimes other things do come in to the community that does upset some people. And I know that there are many other channels, the few that I do know who know me, that have said things about me that have been good and bad. I want to show you the truth of who I am. I care about everybody, and I want everybody to be happy. I don't know much about Tourette's. I really don't know much about Tourette's. I know about the tics, I know about that, but I don't know much about them. You're working on a barn today? It's freezing out there. I think you'd probably be more jealous that you're not in a nice warm studio where it's, But it's just the nature of working in a building out in the middle of the late autumn, early winter. Yeah, it's freezing. It's cold. You got snow, got rain, sleet, elements, wind. It sucks, especially in construction this time of year. Good morning, Hammer Nails. How you doing now? Yeah, some people just want to be mean. Can't help them. I really can't. I could just keep doing my best just to show my good colors. But I'm not perfect and I'm not a saint. I'm just a person just trying to make a basic living. That sometimes my viewpoints don't always gel well with other people. So, ladies and gentlemen, Hammer Nails, if you ever do come to Winston, I'd love to meet you. If me, you, and Kriss ever go to the Brazilian restaurant that's moving to Fall River, Massachusetts from the other town there, Taunton, Massachusetts, we could do that. We can get together, have a collaborative meeting between the 3 of us. That'd be wonderful. If you decide one day, if you have some free time to come to Winston, Kriss Bus can give directions how to get here. I'd like to meet more of you guys. I really would like to. Yeah. I don't like to put people down. I really don't. I mean, sometimes I don't understand everything they do, but you know what? That doesn't mean that I'm going to go out of my way and make them feel bad. The world does that enough. You know this. I know this. Yeah, it is time to wrap it up. I got a pile of shit waiting for me to sort. I'm not kidding when I say a pile of shit over there. See that pile of shit? Yeah, I gotta sort that pile of shit. I gotta put that stuff in the right place. So I guess I might as well get started. I got about 6 hours to do it. So everybody, for now, I just want to say thank you all for coming. Let's get the blessings in and get that ready to go. You got it. May all of you have a happy and safe day. Stay out of trouble. Keep warm. And remember that Mother God loves you. I love you. Father God loves you. The angels and saints love you. And your family love you. And also don't forget that we'll be here for you tomorrow at 3 o'clock on my channel. It's 7 o'clock for Michelle on Kick and Twitch for Silver Moon Radio AM 1610. And that we want you to feel happy and safe. And always remember, there are always people that deep down that care about you. Even if sometimes it doesn't seem like that. They do. The service is ended. Go in peace, kind, and love. And don't forget the party on, dude. And we'll see you all tonight at 7 o'clock on the Discord chat. On Discord, Kick, Twitch. Let's see. Rumble. YouTube. So everybody will see you tonight later on. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.
Hello.
And, but I hope Tiger Kitty does come by soon. Yeah, I hope she does too. I know sometimes she felt like that she was just basically sitting a barrel by herself. But maybe we can get Tiger Kitty to come back when she's got some free time. Absolutely. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.
Michele Marie Dalene, I will always be there for you. Michele, never stop believing in yourself. Go out there and show the world what you can do. Go kick some ass and have a good time doing it. I love both of you so much. I love how far you have come on YouTube.
In the summer's embrace, she finds her way, twisting and turning, she won't let pain sway. With love for the music and fire in her soul, she dances through life, her heart in control. She won't give up, she won't sit down. In her purple dress, she twirls around. With every rhythm, with every beat, she conquers the floor, she won't retreat.